You always want to clap.
I know. I'm not used to being on this side, that's what it is.
Weird, isn't it?
Right. Welcome to session 1 of Spelljammer.
Huzzah!
Academy.
Hey.
As I've been alluding to with a few of you, this game goes all over the place. I've got... Obviously, I don't have any secrets. I never like backstab. I never like betrayal. There'll be none of that in this game.
Yeah.
You've got the light-hearted adventure at school. You've got some spacefaring. It's going to be lovely. The tone is going to be light. So, without further ado, there's an astral dreadnought here, but no.
Yeah.
Let us begin. So, every world of the material plane is situated in wild space, or more precisely, in its own wild space system. These systems aren't truly connected with one another, but instead sit floating in a nebulous metaphysical substance, referred to as the astral sea. It has gravity, it has breathable, comfortable air, but is the air real, or does this heavenly realm merely trick creatures into thinking that they're breathing? In the astral sea, no one can be certain. All that really matters is a creature can survive indefinitely in the astral sea, never aging and never feeling hunger or thirst. The great astral cartographer Topola will tell you that whilst individual systems can be charted, there are no reliable devices to navigate this medium. Instead, creatures of suitable intelligence must propel themselves through it by thought alone. Those of an inferior mind may have to resort to a magical aid, such as the Spelljammer Helm. There's a second, more logical school of thought that posits that not only are the systems of wild space predictable and navigable, it is your own perception that makes it seem like the interconnectivity is warped and random. They say that it's only for a lack of data and time do we not truly have a picture of our place in the universe. And to that end, we find ourselves at a space station on the edge of a dying world. Bear with me as Richard finds the map.
I've got a good feeling about this world.
4 adventurers stand in the observation window, silhouetted against the artificial glare of banks of computer monitors. As they nervously stand and stare through the viewing port, entities skitter back and forth in the room beyond, interacting with their various computer terminals. Those with a technological background would identify the data as being streamed in as telemetry, beaming in from a source far, far away from the room in which they currently stand. The room begins to shake. In a situation such as this, a narrator might say that you can feel the tension thick in the air from the creatures in this room, the consequences of failing, the implications of success. Alas, the creatures in the control room were incapable of such emotion. Suddenly, with no warning, the feeds cut out and the monitors grow dark. A loudspeaker sparks into life. Probe has failed to reach target, unable to identify final coordinates. Iteration 493652 failed. The shaking of the room intensifies. The adventurers in the viewing gallery brace themselves against the walls, yet the entities in the mainframe seem unfazed. Total solar collapse triggered. Gravity shockwave apex in 30 seconds. Panels start to fall around you, and a project 20,000 years in the making comes to a chaotic end. There would be a collective sense of disappointment from this group if it weren't for one very important reason. They have eternity on their side. They will simply try again. The room flashes white, and we are all whisked away from this moment, flying through the realm of the astral sea, a medium of vast potential. We come across 2 ships locked in battle. They are both unique, even by Spelljammer standards. One, a sleek construction of metal and glass. Another, a more traditional space galleon, but leaves in its wake a trail of orange mist, like a comet streaking through the sky. The galleon scores a critical hit. The metal hull snaps open and spills its contents into space. As we move on once again, we hear an inhuman chorus of screaming chittering. Sensing we're almost at the end of our journey, the astral sea reaches into our minds one final time and grants us glimpses into what's to come. A mirror from the void, a throne room to a dying world, and a royal rivalry that can shatter empires. But that's for much later, and as those visions subside, Toril enters our sights, the home to many adventurers, but none of those are what we care about today. There we go. Instead, just before we reach the planet, we find the newly christened ship, the Moon Raider, on its maiden voyage. It is helmed by great Spelljammer veteran Captain Sildar. Now retired from active duty, his job is to take unseasoned cadets and forge them into unstoppable teams. Our camera crosses the bow of the ship, where we find 4 eager-eyed faces staring ahead at the adventure that they're about to embark on. Who would like to describe their character first?
I think mine might be the most boring, so I'll go. Okay, so there is a dark-haired man, clean-shaven, chiselled jaw. He's 6'4" and very well built. He is stood there in a in just a a standard suit like you might see in our world even. He stood there with his arms crossed, and across his back there is a large sword. It has an odd sheath, though. The sheath appears to be made of stone, and he looks just stoically out into the stars.
Awesome. Can you make me a wisdom save, please?
It's a 5.
Stars are beautiful tonight, aren't they?
I'll go next. You see a blue-haired, very gray-skinned changeling. Her eyes are kind of that milky gray that you can never quite tell where she's actually looking. Her hair is quite short, not much past her shoulders, and she's dressed in what could only be described as the most stereotypical pirate outfit you've ever seen in your life.
Strong.
She doesn't appear to have any weapons on her, but when she moves and shifts, you hear the clanging of multiple daggers as they clang against each other.
Right?
Okay, yeah,
Make me a
I know.
wisdom save.
Ooh, that's not bad. Dude. Wisdom save. 18.
Ah. As the camera pans over to the next character, a thought enters your mind. How did you get here? Do you know anyone on this ship?
So Rune doesn't know how they got here specifically. The last thing they remember was being at a tea party in a grassy hill with a woman that may have been 1 or 3.
Okay. Who's next?
So there is a really brilliant blue blob, kind of like a wine gum kind of shape.
Incredible.
But like.
Oh, wait, so if we do minis, you don't need to get one, just buy a bag of wine gums.
I can do that. There are some things.
If your character dies, then nom.
And periodically, the wine gum will attempt to mimic one of the appendals of the other party members. So whether that be a human hand, or I think we've also, not spoilers, but there's another thing. Well, those listening back will find out in about 2 minutes. So yeah, while comfortable in the wine gum form, there is a general attempt at trying to mimic the humanoid forms around them. Inside the wine gum, you might be able to make out that there is a small backpack of supplies. Because where else are you going to keep it?
I just want only in this kind of campaign could we have the character description. They look kind of like a wine gum.
So
Would you like a wisdom save?
Oh, why not?
18.
Ooh.
It's the same as Brad. Yeah. Those questions enter your mind.
So the last thing they can remember is of being a slightly flatter wine gun floating in amongst the stars when they were told that it was time for them to leave. And here we are.
Cool. Yeah, you see a sort of insectoid, triangular-headed, bug-eyed mantis man in a very fine woolen sailor's coat with like a lace ruff at the collar. He is a wheelchair user. You can see he's enclosed in one of those kind of Professor X from the 1980s X-Men cartoon, enclosing around sort of the lower body from the waist down. And sort of you can see like the although the eyes aren't moving, the antennae are sort of like locating a little bit. Carrying like a very sort of traditional leather doctor's bag, and also there is a crossbow slung over one arm of the chair.
Make me wisdom save, please.
I will. It's gonna be a 7.
Stars are beautiful tonight,
Yeah,
aren't
aren't
they?
they just?
That's it. You are free to have a brief wander. The ship deck seems oddly quiet, empty even. The only two notable figures on top are Captain Sildar, who is off map but way at the back, and a very nervous-looking person similar age to you four. What would you like to do?
I think I turned to the other three. How did you? Do I know any of you? No.
No, I don't believe we met. Dr. James.
Rune.
Yeah, and leans out of the chair with one of the 4 arms.
There.
just pick one. Just pick and choose. Yeah, there you go. Hey, marvelous.
Oh no! And then a mouth will. Sorry, still getting the hang of it. Apologies. Hi. Yes. Hello there. Jex. And then we'll mimic the handshake. A hand and then an arm will form out of the and we'll shake. And then you'll notice that, like, as a leg starts to appear, where the second leg should appear, it kind of tries to take the shape of a round circle, possibly like a wheel, and then it's far too complex and then turns into an actual leg.
Cool.
So,
Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
You're just getting the hang of what? I'm very confused.
Corporeal being again. You're also very fixed, aren't you?
Well, not that fixed. And I turn into like an approximation of him.
Ooh.
Dr. James places on some spectacles which have like a lens for each. He has 5 eyes, 2 big compound eyes, and then 3 simple ocelli, which only deal with light and dark, and places 3 lenses over the 3 central eyes. Fascinating.
Does it get confused? This is confused. I'm turning back. This is too much. This is all too much. No. I can deal with about 2 arms and 1 set of eyes.
See, like the two abdominal arms, like steeple into like that, and then one arm goes.
That is too much, and I don't want to even go anywhere near that. It feels very complicated. It feels it's when I was on my ship before, they said don't turn into things that are complicated or confusing for you, otherwise you might get stuck that way. They might have said that when I was a child, like similar to when they tell human children don't make that face or it'll stick that way. It's kind of the same idea.
Oh, that's why they've got that
impossibility,
saying.
I'm afraid. Complete myth.
Oh.
Hey.
I kind of hoped it might be true. Maybe a fake creature could do it.
Possible.
So what is it that has their face stick together then?
He has not changed.
Well, there's
Don't mind me, I'm just staring into the middle distance.
an amount
Why is he starring?
there's an amount of underpinning bone ligature, ligaments, and then a facial muscles, and then covered in a layer of I believe they're called skin, which is a semi-permeable coating exuding oil and keeping all of the all of the internal viscera within.
Rune is looking at her skin. I'm semi-permeable?
Yeah.
I know that. What is your name?
You can call me Vaxus.
Maxis.
A fine specimen.
Well, yes. It's got a very rocky face. There's a lot going on there.
I really.
Thank you. I'm going to take it as a compliment that my face rocks.
You've kept your coat in marvellous condition, I must say.
It is very difficult to hold the same pose for a very long time. I'm impressed. I really don't want to seem like an idiot, but can anyone remember how I got here?
I asked the same question. I don't know how I got
No,
here
not
either.
especially, no.
I distinctly remember being very afraid, and then I woke up here.
Yeah. Oh. Kind of come to think of it, not terribly sure how I usually keep quite a strict schedule.
I also don't want to be... stop me if this is rude, but how did you get up the steps?
And goes to the wheelchair. There's like a little opal stone on the, like a sort of like a milky pearl-like stone, and sort of rolls it, and the wheelchair you see is hovering about 2 inches above the ground.
Amazing. And you there, miss, and pointing at is it the blue-haired girl? I can't actually see.
There's a guy.
It's
Is it a guy? Apologies, all I can see is
Blue-haired
long
man.
blue hair.
To be fair, would you even know the difference?
He
It's also
nervously
very-
approaches you.
Hello?
Hi, what's going on?
Oh.
Do you feel it?
No.
No.
What am I supposed to be feeling?
What am I...
In your head, they've done something to us.
Sorry, who?
Who?
They're the pirates.
Pirates, you say?
No. Which pirates?
Those ones. All make perception checks, please.
No.
11.
It's not going to be good.
I would like to declare my first natural one of the...
Hey! Break it
10.
out in style.
10 total.
Oh, amazing.
I meant to shift some of these stats around.
I meant to make this not shit. Yes.
No. I changed. I swapped my charisma and wisdom scores around, and then forgot to swap around some of my skills.
Ah.
So technically, this should only be a 2, but it's a 4. Are you happy for me to quickly shift something around? Cool. Okay.
So yeah, 10 and
10, Mat 1,
Yeah.
11.
I don't see shit.
Sweet!
I'm just busy looking at the stars.
Could
I'm
I-
thinking of my next
Could I offer
part.
my passive? Because it's a lot better.
No.
That's fair.
Oh, that's...
I may have updated the map.
That's so cool.
You stand on the deck of the spelljamming ship Moon Raider, even as explosions obliterate 2 of the masts and hurl a dozen of your fellow sailors into space. Distant stars, wheeling clouds of multicoloured glass spin around you as the first pirate galleon slams into Moon Raider's starboard side.
Rune says, "Oh no, not again."
And a gust of foul wind washes over you as the galleon's air envelope merges with your own. Seconds later, your vessel is boarded by astral reavers, humanoids possessed by strange features, waving cruel weapons and unleashing blasts of magic. Captain Sildar lies on the deck nearby, his body ruined by shrapnel. "Hold the deck," he snarls with his dying breath. "Grant them no quarter."
Sorry, what was the name of the Captain
Captain
Silver?
Yeah, I picked up on that as well.
What? Can you roll initiative for me, please?
Good try.
That's his token, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's what
I
token?
picked up on that one as well.
That's Sam.
Yep.
Huh?
That's Sam from Balance.
Brutal.
Huh?
15.
13.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
9.
I mean, I'd be shocked if we weren't.
Sorry, who's highest? Sorry.
15.
Jealous.
18.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
Sorry.
13. And then I think it's 9.
9. One of each again, please. Thank you.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, good, thanks. Feel free to zoom into the top half of the deck.
We zooming in around where we are.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't hear the sound of cookie crunching in my head. Oh no.
That was hilarious.
They're dancing. Look at them dance. Look at them go.
Oh, what? No! This is a serious game. This is a serious game, guys.
Right.
Is it though?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it might be.
Guess it's 32 bucks. Alright. Okay.
I will get used to your character names eventually, but we'll start with Mike.
Okay.
Slight angle.
Jaunty one. was
Jaunty,
it?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So sorry. Let's go. So somehow out of the backpack, several bottles drop out of the blob form, and as liquid, he moves in and out, and it creates a musical sound, like when you're doing the spin.
tight.
Oh, very nice.
Marvellously done.
And it's a very gentle, calming melody. I'm casting sleep mechanically.
Ooh.
Oh, is it literally just I roll 5
Yeah,
d8?
yeah, they don't get a saving throw.
Oh, cool. Okay. I am going to need some more.
Is it the 8?
Yeah.
Oh, much obliged, much obliged. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All of different sizes. 10, 17, 18. I like that number. So yeah, 8.
18?
18
Yeah.
HP worth of sleep.
Oh, sorry, I was keeping us in line with the chair.
Chair's somewhere over there.
So,
Yeah, chair's off the side.
so obviously it's not centered around us. It's centered.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, because
forgot
I
to-
imagine we'll all be unconscious otherwise.
Well, 2 of us will, at least.
I need none of you to be stood next to me in order to go down
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Who's
That one's mine, I
There you
think.
go.
Yeah.
One of them drops to the ground asleep.
Cool.
Pick which one you'd like to fall asleep.
Let's go the central guy because that's where it would have been centered on.
There you
Ooh.
go. Is that it? Your turn?
And then hopefully you've got a better grasp of the situation. You go deal with the others. Then you're bardically inspired.
Very nice.
All good.
Mm-hmm.
The galleon zooms past overhead, and another bandit drops onto the battlefield.
Excellent.
Cool.
There we are. Just get in there. And for the record, I did roll for that. I didn't just because you put one asleep.
Betrayal! I knew it!
Already.
Oh, new lecture.
Cool. Yeah, sort of adjusts his spectacles. Yeah, subclavian artery, I think, for this one. Loads of crossbow bolt. And, I think I'm gonna hold my action until someone is more someone is distracted enough for me to get a good shot in, underneath the armpit kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, hold my action.
A second spell jamming ship soars overhead, raining arrows down on your defenders. You must all roll a d20.
Just roll d20.
Just a raw d20.
19.
18. We needed to roll
One.
low.
No, 2.
7.
Excellent.
I
Fire,
may need to not use these dice.
they fire arrows at both of you.
Okay. I'm a bit of a sponge.
That's a nat 1 to hit.
Nice.
And that is a 13 to hit. No. Carry on. Brad.
Rune looks at. There's a sleepy boy who's asleep, so he will be asleep. And I think Rune will. Very much like her new insectoid friend, she is lining up for a opportune moment. But she also looks at one of them, and these little threads just begin to appear around them, and she casts Hex
Nice.
on this one.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it. So I'm holding an action to throw a dagger.
Sure. Spelljamming ship zooms overhead. and another bandit jumps into the frame.
Is it the same spell jamming ship, or are they different?
There are multiple pirate ships circling this one.
These pirates aren't speaking in their normal pirate accent, though. I don't know what's happening.
Yar.
Oh, there it is. That's fine.
I mean, one of them has a giant goldfish bowl for a head with a floating brain inside of it,
That
so
does
they might not speak your language.
Look right.
Not all of them, just some
Just
of them.
that one.
Just that particular
Just
one.
particular one, yeah. Right.
Okay. Do we think I could lift that anchor?
Sure.
And then
You give
hit
it a
someone?
try.
I know how strong I am.
Rich does not know how strong you are. How strong are you?
I've got a strength score of 18.
Oh, yeah, give it a go.
Is it going to take my entire turn to try and pick it up?
No.
So okay, because all I want to do, I was going to pick it up, walk over, and just smack a pirate with the anchor.
I mean, you carry a big sword with rock stuck into it, so I think this is an okay achievement for you.
Cool. Okay, in that case, yeah, I just walk forward, grab the anchor.
Watch him do this. Like, what the fuck? I think our opportunity is about to present itself.
Yeah, that's rather.
Right now.
Right, I'll take lefty.
I'm within 5 feet of both of them.
Yep.
This is the one that.
And you've hexed the other one, so.
Yeah. So.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
That's not a natural 20, but it's still probably pretty
I will
high.
keep my bardic inspiration for now.
So, out of curiosity, why were you waiting for someone to get next?
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Because now this is 4d6 plus 3.
Oh, are you both right? Yes.
This is the game where everyone wanted to be rogues initially.
Yeah.
So that is 13 damage from me to the one that's not hexed.
So I've
He drops
got
to the ground dead.
plus.
Oh.
So 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Humans, you see, they have this vasculature based around the cardio vascular system.
17
So
damage.
Get them underneath the.
Also
Look at the
did.
arm.
Which one were you attacking?
This one and this one. So you
So
grab
you
me.
walk up to the anchor and they both drop dead before you get there.
I think if you went like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you've got enough room to get to that space. In fairness.
The one that's unconscious.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, it's only
your
gonna cost you 5
efforts to
more feet
move
to
the
get
anchor
to-
are very good, but we are very quick.
Imagine if we were all rogues. We just like.
Everyone's
waiting.
waiting.
He's like,
Wait for
This isn't going to work.
as the crossbow bolt fires off, this hand passes it down to this hand. This hand loads a bolt into it. It passes it back round and then pulls the thing back and then passes it back to the main hand.
That is a very good assembly line you've got going there.
Oh, yes, I do. You're funny little things, aren't you? You're limited by the number of limbs. Curious.
Alright, well, the one that's unconscious.
I'm very
I don't think
bad.
you get much of a choice. really.
No, this is. I mean, I've got to roll to hit, but it's going to be an auto crit, right? And I've got advantage on
So
roll
you
anyway.
have advantage to hit, and if you hit, it's an auto crit.
No, that's only for paralyzed people.
Oh,
This one's
Sleeping is-
unconscious.
If they're incapacitated, it still doesn't auto crit.
Okay.
Only paralyzed is a weird
That's a
condition.
natural 19.
nice.
Natural 16.
Definitely hit.
What dice am I using for an anchor? Okay, so the Tavern Brawler feat says pick a weapon of equivalence and just roll that many dice.
Make me an argument.
Maul,
Yeah.
big ass hound.
Yeah.
I was hitting someone with an anchor.
Yeah.
Checks out, honestly.
Checks out.
Especially if you get them with the point on. That's a lot of mass in a very small surface area.
And this is a no. This is not a crit.
It's unconscious. Yeah?
It is.
Sleep.
It's asleep.
But does that kind of give the unconscious condition?
So,
Yes.
attack rolls against a creature have advantage. Any attack that hits this creature is a critical hit if the
it's
attacker
within
is
5
within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was paralyzed that did that.
unconscious as well because you can't react if you're unconscious.
Yeah.
Which means I'm now doing 4d6 plus
Yeah,
4.
it's the same for paralysed as well.
Yeah, okay.
That's cocked. 2, 7.
It's also prone as well, but I really don't think that's
12,
Yeah.
I mean, much of it.
13, 17 damage. And I guess as a bonus action, he's grappled.
No.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
I should just put more bandits on it to begin with. This is cruel.
Yeah, but now it's their turn.
That's fair. That's fair. Before that,
I'm also going to just say, he was an anchor.
Both sets of arms are just crossed.
I'm going for deadpan weirdo again. But different kind of weirdo.
pick a character. It could be yourself or anyone else here.
That is the most sinister thing I've ever heard.
So far.
This is I choose. I thought I'd let players choose.
I'm going to go with Idolamantis James.
I'm sorry, Dr. James.
Doctor.
That was a character.
Doctor, if you must. I know.
Hey, Dr. James, calling Dr. James. Dr. James, get a hit now.
I will.
You hear a snap and a loose ring careens across the deck. Make a deck save, please.
I should have said me.
It's an 8 on the die, so that's a 14 total.
Or bardic inspiration.
Yes, no, I will.
14's good enough.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
So what, you just make your wheelchair go.
Like the combat wheelchair is pretty dexterous, doesn't give you any disadvantage, so just oh gosh, wheel and just passes straight in front.
I'm imagining that you hit the recline lever.
Yeah, very much so. Just cooled as a cucumber, just like slightly back to there.
My turn.
My doubt. So,
The bandits will start to close in on you. This one will attack you, Rune.
Oh no. Okay. I don't like that. It's a natural one.
I should fudge these a bit more. I realise this now, but yes, this is that one.
young lady, do you have human physiology internally?
I think so. I've never checked.
Marvellous.
This one attacks. Is it a Vax or Vaxris?
Vaxis.
Vaxis. That is a much better. That is a 21 to hit.
Surprisingly, that hits.
Sweet. That is 5 slashing damage.
Oh no.
And given that it's the top of the order, we'll have him and him drop in. Actually, no, they will
Do you have another
sort of
one of
clamber
those
over the
90?
sides here.
Do you have another one of those 99 spells? Because we might need one, like right now.
They move. Yeah, that's it. Back to the top, Mike.
So the blue-haired man. They're dead. I missed that.
I'll clear this up.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
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 Man,
Okay.
blue-haired man died.
Okay, fine. Okay. Is how I don't want to put you to sleep.
Me?
Just focus it to like here or somewhere.
Yeah. You can do
yes.
it off the edge. And
Yeah.
Because it's what is the range on it? Sorry. 120 feet?
120, yeah.
Yeah. So that's... Yeah. Okay, we're
I
fine.
bought a bag of crisps in here. Where did they get to?
They're here. I'll pass them and say, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll put the others. Well, I'll try and put the others to sleep again. Anyway. I will need some d8s again if I can borrow,
You certainly can.
and one from you.
I'm not sure I'm going to borrow my dice. They're not being nice.
That is a lot of ones.
Oh dear.
You've been rolling pretty trash, to be honest.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, only 13 at that time.
Where is it targeting?
So yeah, so
Those two.
it's covering those two, and I guess anything out there, but
All flumps just below the ship.
Thank you.
He falls asleep.
okay.
Could you be a deer and move to the side over there, maybe?
Yeah. Do watch out. Your physical form seems vulnerable. So you're bardically inspired now, and can someone move me to there?
Won't get flanking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a feeling that my friends might really appreciate that, and that'll be me done.
Thank you, dear.
A ship flies by and
Yeah.
drops off another one.
Hey!
Do we? Is that operational or is that destroyed like the others?
It's operational. Do you know how to use it?
I haven't got a clue. I don't remember getting on this boat. But like everything, like learning the arms, I'm kind of improvising as I go.
There.
I'm probably proficient in it.
I think it's you.
Yeah.
I don't. I know.
Dr. James.
Dr. J.
Yeah, I think I will. Have you hit this guy?
I'm going to rename your token.
No, he's fresh. Completely fresh.
That is a 24 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah. One again on this d6. That is going to be a 4 damage plus 2 sneak attack, 6 damage on that guy.
Cool.
Still up?
Yep.
A remarkably dense muscle there. Throw a dagger at him as well. That's going to be 17 to hit.
Hits.
And that's just going to be 2 damage.
Still standing.
You've got this!
Good luck.
That's me, yeah.
What?
Having said that, would you mind putting the tokens onto the right? Because I'm trying to work out squares.
it's a bit wonky.
Sorry.
I was trying to get it right, and no, wrong way. I'm going to do this with a touchpad.
Oh, that's cursed. Hey!
Stop.
Let him go! Get it!
That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get to give flanking there, so. Well, here we go. Start roll down the deck, and I think the flanking I will give is appears to have calcium deposits on his liver, judging by yeah, and just start using 2 of the arms to point out where to use that.
I ball my hand up into a big fleshy fist.
So there's been one ship that's been dropping off bandits every time it makes a circle.
Yeah.
The other one that fired arrows upon you two initially fires a cannon to the side of the ship. So I need you all to make a dex save, please.
Come on!
19.
Many lots.
Many dots probably makes it
22, sorry.
yeah
6.
not 33.
I wish!
I don't think anyone can.
You fall prone and take 1 point of punching damage.
14.
You make it. The DC is not for the very first encounter of the very first session.
Yeah,
the
fair
DCs
enough.
are not very high.
Yeah.
This is getting very familiar, and last time it did not end well for me.
Just double James. Rune.
Less tentacles though. Stabbing. So I move the hex to him. 16 to hit.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
That is precisely what you needed.
This guy on 1 hit point, do you think?
You've got to be close.
Um,
I did what? 2d6 plus
I can
1d4 plus 3.
and then Rune just backhands throws a dagger at that one.
Which one's right? The one
Which
that's
is-
flanking.
Yeah. So
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Light weapons.
Like weapons.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action to do the second
Oh,
attack.
you moved hex to the bonus.
Oh, that's true. Yep, you're right. Sorry.
Good catch, guys.
Yeah.
Hey!
That's a good point. I forgot.
Oh god, look at we are the exact opposite jaunty angles around this guy.
Jaunty
That's
angle.
kind of pleasing.
Baxis.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
actually, shit passes overhead and drops off another bandit.
I don't think we're making any progress except there's a lot more bodies down here.
Well, on the plus side, a remarkable amount of
I'm
material
going to stand
for
up. I'm going to do
its
an
variant.
uppercut into the calcified liver of this thing. Luckily, I've got advantage, so I don't have to use that natural 2.
Oh.
Okay, natural 21 to hit,
Yes.
and because I am unarmed, I am doing 1d8
Jesus.
plus 4 damage. 8 points of damage.
He's out.
It must be help.
Yeah,
So
had to be. What was he on?
3.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to grapple the corpse.
Sure.
I'm scared because I don't know why. Sure.
Oh no.
How long did
I
it
have 2
last?
theories. We'll
That
find
was
out.
good. That like,
Is that it?
long.
Yes, that's my action bonus action. I'm now holding a corpse in front of me.
Ship flies over overhead once again. Everyone roll me a d20.
20.
11.
7.
6.
Beautiful. 15 to hit.
Nope.
12 to hit.
No.
Oh.
The arrows are good.
Can I just say that I see the arrow coming and I just... Thunk!
He was already dead. Why did he do that? I don't understand.
What do I need to roll? How does he wake up?
Somebody needs to wake him up.
Oh!
Yeah, it's like an action to wake
Yeah.
him or wait a minute.
Yeah.
Action to wake him up.
Or if he takes damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which if he'll take damage, he'll die.
Let's do this. Here we go here. And we'll attack. That is 11 to hit.
No.
This one will go here. This one will go here.
I don't like you. Please no. Did you know my mother? She was a pirate.
This
In a
one.
while.
This one has an infantile second head that spits curses at you as you ask that question. No. Die. And that is a 14 to hit.
A 14 to hit.
Yeah, 14 to hit.
It might do. Hold on. No, I think it doesn't. 15 is my armor class.
Yeah, leather armor and a plus 4. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, great.
Just eking out the edge.
This one will go here. That's a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
To hit who?
Oh no,
To
me.
Lexus.
Who knew?
Going down.
I might be going down.
10 slashing damage.
Woo!
I had 10 hit points left.
Oh, down go. Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh.
And as we come back round, 2 more enter the fray. Once again climbing up the sides. Yes. Back to the top. Checks. Is it checks?
Yes. Can you move me to there, please?
Making a triangle.
Yeah. So I will then touch you. Sort of my blob form sorts of envelops you briefly, and I cast Spare the Dying. So you should now be stabilised.
Okay.
Very nice.
And
There's a lot of people.
yeah, who haven't high inspired? Okay, good luck. And I will
Oh, no,
bardically.
that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, and you'll be bardically inspired. Cool. That's my movement and all of my actions.
You hear barking, and the ship's dog, Bruno, rushes to the scene. You may pick a character of your choice, and he may drink from the little keg hanging around the dog's neck, which will bestow healing. No action is required.
Can the unconscious person receive healing?
Highs or lows?
Highs.
Afraid not.
He's been rolling garbage. What are you doing?
Unfortunately, I fell face down, so the dog can't just pour it into my mouth.
Has anyone else taken damage?
No.
Oh, that's a real damn shame. How about your man over there? Is he
No, he's
still
dead.
He's
Is
dead.
he fully dead?
Can I take it in my hands and then as an action spoon it into Ryan's character as an action for my next turn?
The dog is because he's been summoned to the scene. He's just sitting patiently. He's
Just
well
waiting.
trained, just waiting. So
I was imagining a big St. Bernard
you,
with
you
with
don't
the
have
big
to hold it in your
keg.
hands. You
Okay.
as an action, you may now instruct him on your turn to
But that's cool.
either give it to you or to heal someone else. Or
Yeah, okay, but
so I'll allow you to.
as an action,
help
can I
relieve-
assist?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, I'll have him come to me and we'll stand by, assuming I'm not brutally attacked. So, okay, cool.
Why would that happen?
Yeah.
That was my roll. So yeah.
I'm going to take
Dr.
a
James.
5-foot step to there, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Alright, yes.
Very badly.
I'm still rolling badly, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2, so I don't think I can make it up.
Yeah, so the top arms crack the knuckles and the bottom arms crack the bottom knuckles. Doctor is in! And this horrifying assemblage of like alien needles and thread and clamps and hemostats comes up. And I'm going to use a use of my healer's kit to... I don't know where I rolled that, it's the wrong die. To restore hit points to our large friend over here. Like truly predatory, like an insect comes over the whole body's leading out of the wheelchair, and then a few seconds later, there's this tiny immaculate suture, like neat as hell, and you regain a fucking 5 hit points. Can I request the other set of dice, please?
You can. The bouncy dice,
'Cause
yes.
these,
The bouncy dice have been very kind to me.
these are a boob.
Oh, you can do the opposite of reverse healing as well.
Yes.
The second ship passes overhead again. Or make roll d20s, please.
16.
18.
You get shot, aren't you?
That is my second natural one of this campaign.
I got a 9.
Is this a ranged attack roll? Or is it just like an environmental
It's an
effect?
environmental effect.
Okay, fair. So otherwise you don't disadvantage him because he's prone.
Would you like not to take damage? If not, I can bargain with you. I will let it hit the sleeping one to wake him up instead.
It's hit yet.
I know whether crits hit or not.
Of course you do.
I'll take it.
That is a 21 to hit.
Roll damage.
5 points of damage.
Fuck! The exact amount. If I'd rolled anything except a fucking 1 on that healing.
Oh.
I still need to use it, don't I?
No. As an action, you spend 1d6 to get 1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. You have 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
Really am a medical
16 to
marvel.
hit.
That hits.
3 points of piercing damage.
Insides are on the outside.
Whose turn was that? Just
That was Joe.
That was me, yeah.
then it is
Yeah, he literally stitched me back up, and then I got shot immediately.
Little red threads just around this guy.
Sit back, satisfied, cross the arms.
This one, the one I'm next
Oh,
to.
yeah.
An excellent.
Strength. Disadvantage on
that's
strength
what
checks.
Sure.
I'm really sorry. It sucks to die in the astral sea alone, but I really don't. And shove. She's gonna try and shove him over the edge.
Sure.
And he makes an athletics check
Yeah.
at disadvantage. 16.
6.
He's not going to die, he's going to float forever.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is worse than death. Maybe a god will meet him or something. That can happen. Rune's like, yeah, stay here. This is a good place.
All good?
Yeah.
That will happen. Okay, after reroll. I'm very sorry. The ship flies by and another
Pirate drops.
Don't want to do this to you.
There's so many
Yeah,
pirates.
you do. Does it look like they're running out of pirates in any way? Are they taking any falling damage from dropping to the deck? Or is that why they only have as many hit points as they do? Because they've all got shattered legs.
This seems important.
Their lower limbs now look very similar to Mike's character.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
That's it for you, so... Praxis.
Okay. I will
I could get it, there's a good chap.
once again stand up.
And the dog is on standby.
Oh, that's true.
What?
You could drink from the dog.
I am on 1 hit point. And you say it was like a potion of healing?
It's some kind of healing.
He 1d6. Drink from the keg. As an action.
You know, I might just try.
Yeah, go for it. Like,
Hit this guy.
target rich environment, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think a D6 is going to be enough to make the difference between my next down.
You could push this one off. He's asleep, it's easy.
It will still be easy in 54 seconds.
You could push this one off, same easy.
Ooh. That's a good point, because I took damage, so I need to make a concentration check.
No. Sleep's not concentration, I don't think. Is it?
Sleep is... No, it's not concentration.
Oh,
Duration 1 minute,
Yeah.
no concentration.
oh, cool. Okay, then no, I won't make a concentration check.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Push them off, they have weak knees.
Thing is, oh wait, no, I wouldn't have to even break melee
No,
with that guy.
No, I wouldn't say that they're just suffering incredible orthopedic trauma. Hey, now, you giving 2 rogues sneak attack on 3 guys there.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, oh, I know.
there's flanking right there. I don't think I want to do that. I think there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably wise.
As you push them off, can you whisper the word soon?
I mean, one of them's asleep. You wouldn't get flanking from him.
That's true.
Nor would he be able to oppose it.
He just auto fail. Just kind of slide him off.
Just roll it off. Here you go, sleepy baba.
Off the ship. Oh, you go. You're not my problem anymore. Bye bye.
Yeah, so that's an action to just chuck him off. Sure.
That's what I've been doing. I've been hexing them and pushing them.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the sleeping one off. Like, although I kind of feel like I should throw that one off.
If you can, yeah.
Yeah, if you get lucky with the roll. If your athletics is already high, then you probably have a good shot of it.
+6.
It's pretty high.
Also, I can grapple as a bonus action if I do an unarmed attack, but then I would still need to throw him afterwards. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the shove attack
It's the one that's awake.
to the one that's awake.
Yeah.
Which is that just I always forget the rules of shove. I should have
Athletics
looked
versus athletics.
this up. Athletics versus athletics. 25.
I've got an Eldritch 20. So.
You thought you were good. You're like, yeah,
I'm feeling confident right now.
not that
It's
confident.
like, prepare for smugness in 5, 4,
Yeah, I just basically just do a big backhand and just.
Sweet.
Fascinating kinesthesiology on that one.
He will take a step back. Get his crossbow.
Just go that way.
He's like, wait a
Slips on
minute.
the goo. Well, that's fire, isn't it?
I'll fire at you, Vexus. That is a 21 to hit.
Can I spend my inspiration to make him re-roll that? I don't think you
I
can.
don't think so, no.
No. Okay, I'm down.
Oh, you just had the one.
I've got 1 hit point. Yeah.
Yeah, because I managed to heal him for 5. He took 5 last time.
Yeah.
And I
got
healed him
for
for 6. Yeah.
The one at the bottom of the stairs will also fire his crossbow at Rune.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
That is a 14 to hit.
No.
This one will close in.
Hello.
That is a 15 to hit.
Dr. James?
Mm-hmm.
No.
This one's going to be a bastard and just stab you on the ground.
Oh, okay. That's 2 failures. If he hits. Fair, he does still have to hit.
He does get advantage.
Yep.
And that one and an 11.
11 total.
Damn, dude!
Okay, yeah. He it doesn't get through my pecs, I guess. I'm still flexing even though I'm unconscious.
That is very impressive.
Some kind of mutation in the density of the myoglobin of the muscle.
It stopped the blade.
Yeah. Most unusual.
I'm going to say I'm ripped.
Survived.
Get my sharper needles. Oh well.
I blunted your last one.
That's why I only did 1.
And at the bottom of round 3, this guy jumps into the fray.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I cannot see that because it's upside down.
Oh, hang on, I know. Oh no. Right, Rich would be the one. Rich, click it and scroll.
I can't scroll on the trackpad!
Right, zoom.
Oh. I know that art.
Yeah, that's the pirate art, isn't it?
No.
Good.
Bandit?
Bandit Captain.
Nah.
But I don't know that.
No,
Maybe
you
it's
don't
on
know
our side.
that we're fucked.
I mean.
Does anyone else feel like this is an encounter we're meant to lose?
Maybe, yeah, can be
But
actually stuff.
we're doing quite well.
You're doing very well.
Speak for yourselves.
That would be...
Top of the round?
Top of the round, yeah. Checks.
He's still alive, isn't he? The one next to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's alive.
He's undamaged,
Well,
undamaged and asleep.
They're all undamaged.
Yeah.
One is asleep.
You able to render any assistance to our large friend over there?
well, yes. So I will. Yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity and move to there, please.
That is a 13 to hit.
That misses. And
Nice.
can I use my action to funnel the healing cake.
The dog's
Just
healing
connect
cake,
your arm to the bit in the dog's thing.
Yeah,
and
it creates like a little.
Luge.
It's like I'm sucking on something really weird. Your hand isn't about like. Never speak of this.
And
So 1d6 healing for you.
Yeah.
is it me or you?
What did you roll it because you're the one doing it?
4.
Ooh.
Whose bright idea was this?
We don't actually know the answer to that question. If we did, we probably wouldn't be here.
So it says bonus action, and it says 2 weapon fighting.
So that's you can make a bonus action attack if you've made an attack as your action.
Right, which I haven't. So in that case, I assume bardic inspiration fails if you die.
No,
No.
it
Oh.
persists. Straight.
Okay, cool.
I've still got bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
okay.
got that now,
Actually.
yeah.
Cool. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just chill. Yeah. Actually, can I move round to there?
To give me flanking.
Yes. There we go. Cool. Perfect. Yep. I am done.
At the end of your turn, you hear a fire from below deck. It is not an actual fire, it is a cannon fire as a cannons from underneath, manned by the many sailors of the ship, fire into the one that's dropping off the bandits,
Nice.
scoring a critical hit against that ship.
Oh, excellent.
It starts to limp away.
Oh, that is the last.
Dr. James.
Jex, what pronouns and/or genders do you ascribe to, if any?
None.
Very good. Jex, my dear person, would you mind just sort of creating an opening about the level of, say, L4 vertebra, if you'd be so good? And just fire a bolt, like, just that way. So, as Jex is moving, bolt coming straight that way into this guy.
Gotcha.
14 to hit.
Which one, sorry?
This one over here, who I guess
Yeah.
can attack on. That's better. That is 10 total.
Good. Not enough, but good.
Yeah. Hold that thought. And then I got another knife. That'll be 16 to hit.
Also hits.
One
Don't
damage.
even need to.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
That one there.
That one, yeah.
Because I sneaked out. And then I fully just 3-point turn the wheelchair. And now you.
Oh yeah, there's a thing now happening.
That ship's gone.
Heal is great, but it's only once per short rest per character.
Oh.
So I can heal either of these two with an action, but can't heal them.
Yeah, no, if I go down again, then
An uncoiled length of rope slams into you. It unfurls and wraps around your, I was going to say leg, but
Wheel.
a wheel.
Yeah.
You are unable to move the next turn.
How novel.
Of all the stats conditions.
What's the people do?
Yeah, of all the people. Yeah.
Oh dear. Rune.
Would you mind?
Yes, I don't want to play with him. I'll go down. I don't want to play with him either. I go there. And then the little threads wrap around him. 21 to hit.
Yeah, my God.
8, 9, 10, 14 points of damage.
Who's gone?
Nice.
These threads are really weird. I don't know what they are, but they keep moving my daggers in the right spot, so I'm not going to complain.
Have some kind of psionic targeting system.
What? And then there.
there.
Yeah.
The ship that was doing volleys of you once again does another volley of arrows. Can you all make a d20?
Ooh, natural 1.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll this?
Oh.
An inspiration point.
Yeah, my inspiration
Yeah.
point.
5 for me.
Yeah, it's still more than me
Yeah.
and Brad.
I've got a 10. Before you tell me the answer, I've got a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I've got a 12.
10 is what you needed.
Oh, fuck me.
Let's go around this way. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Mhm.
Okay.
Gosh.
3 points piercing.
Ooh,
Oh, neat.
that's okay.
11.
That's not a hit.
Very good. And then a 14.
14 is my armor class.
That hits then.
That's a hit then.
Now this presents a marvellous opportunity.
3 piercing damage, just 3 arrows.
Do I keep them in or do I? Did that hurt? I'm confused.
Yes, if you could keep some detailed notes upon what nociceptive sensory feelings you might be having, I'd be terribly appreciative.
Baxis.
Okay. Should I throw the unconscious one off, although he's still unconscious, so he's not a threat for another 3/4 of a minute? I could go and hit the one who's over there and hopefully get rid of him, or I could try and tank this guy like last one round.
That is well.
Hey, we can have a dog heal you every fucking round.
I'm gonna go for that guy.
That's
yeah.
entirely fair.
And if I'm doing a shove, he only moves 5 feet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that's
You're
not.
not going to get him off
not
because
gonna
he's
go. Okay, in that case,
he's
I-
realised what we're doing. Like, two of my
Stay
friends.
away from the edge.
Yes, and maybe this is a bad place to stay.
If you ever awfully are so good as to inflict some major cranial trauma, I'd be in your debt.
I reach up and my hand wraps around the hilt of the sword on my back.
Yeah.
And I draw the sword still in
The scabbard.
That is not a sword.
It's a sword.
It's a boulder.
I was thinking it's more like a plinth.
Plinth.
Yes, a plinth.
Font plinth. Keep plinth.
I was thinking like it looks kind of like a ziggurat,
Oh, right.
except for the fact that it's obviously been used quite a lot, so it's a lot more rounded now.
Brilliant.
So yeah, I'm hitting him with the sword in the stone.
All right.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that because that was only a 9 to hit.
Oof.
Sorry, no, I'm going to use.
Bardic.
What's the bardic at the moment?
D6.
D6. Yes, I will use my bardic. That brings up to a 12 to hit. Was that enough before? Because I can use
Matches.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Beats it.
Beats it. How much damage are you dealing?
All the damage.
Can I make a small query?
Mhm.
I have, with my second set of arms, I can take the use an object action once an extra turn per round. Can I pick the dagger out of the guy that I just stabbed? Just like,
13 bludgeoning damage.
He's a goner.
just fucking demolished him.
Yeah, see, I thought this was a unique original idea of hitting them with a sword in the stone. And then I found out apparently that's been a thing in Dark Souls for however long.
Yeah.
I was impressed when I thought it was original.
Or at least I thought I'd stolen it from something a lot more obscure than Dark Souls. By which I mean totally original, honestly.
Yeah. As totally original honest as things could possibly get, which is that nothing is totally original honest.
And can we all make one more d20?
Is this the ship firing?
It is the shit, yeah.
17.
Yes.
You cannot.
Again! Why can I not roll above a 3 on these checks?
19.
Yeah, good. That is a 16 to hit.
I like to
It's
think
not
there's
enough.
just this little thread that's just pulling runes slightly to the side every time.
That is a Eldritch 20 to hit.
Wait, I had more
4
movement.
piercing damage. Oh, apologies.
So I was there, I believe.
Mhm.
It was 5, 10, so 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
All good?
Oh, yeah.
There's the
He will
guy
come
way
up to
down
here.
there.
He will fire at Vexus. That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is only 3 piercing damage.
I'm still up!
Buddy,
1 hit point remaining.
good job.
1 is the same as
Yeah.
20. They have the same. But
Let you off. I rolled the wrong die, but I let you off.
Yeah, if anything, that's on you.
But there's also this bandit guy who's going to come here.
Yeah, but it means he has to take another action to actually, smack me, so... You can always whiff.
That is a 18 to hit.
they didn't
That
with.
He would have fed not.
I'm down.
Oh!
Yeah.
Bandit ship is gone. I don't roll that into my turn. Yeah, back to the top. X.
There's one very angry pirate there.
I'm kind of tempted to get rid of the one before he wakes up and makes our day work.
We have
We've
plenty
still
of
got
time.
2 more rounds? 3 more rounds? of that?
He's got like
Probably about
4,
5, I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll
It's like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
that he's down for.
Yeah.
So definitely got loads.
Quick get him up.
My man hits like a tank.
So, how heavy is the healing keg?
How heavy is it?
Is it more or less than £10?
That's
I mean-
a weird question.
I don't think
It's
it is.
light
weird,
enough
but-
to go around a dog's neck to have
Yeah.
a little bit of brand, and yeah. I don't think so. I think it's very light.
My question basically is, because as a bonus action, I can shape self. I can extrude a pseudopod that's up to 6 inches wide and 10 feet long. I can use it to manipulate an object, open, close a door, pick up, set down a tiny object.
You ranged healing him with the keg.
As a bonus, what I'm asking is, with the pseudopod, can I, as a bonus action, tip the keg into his mouth? On a level, I knew that, but as a player, I
Hey,
take
never
myself
let
if
the
I
hustle,
do.
you know.
Yeah, okay, fine. In that case, as a, I'll move. I'll move to there, please, behind you, and I will. I assume there's stuff left in the keg.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll heal him up.
Roll a d6, please.
Yes, I will heal you up for 5.
Nice.
Now watch me take 5 damage from an arrow.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and that is me done. As much as I wanted to create like basically a slip and slide that cause him just to fall off the edge. Cool.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Come on, cannons, shoot the other ship down.
More arrows.
Afraid not. But rather than any arrows, it fires its cannon into the side of the ship. So you must all roll a dex save, please.
Do I need this to be knocked prone?
Not prone.
I'm already prone.
Then you good.
17.
17.
8.
Yeah.
Knocked prone. Take 1 point of bludgeoning.
You'd think I'd break my own fall, but
Dr. James.
Yes. Gosh, right. Just scalpels out the side. Gonna have a couple of swings at this bandit captain.
And because I'm conscious,
Advantage. I'm
not
still
advantage unless you move or unless you get.
sneak attack. No, I'm gonna move
But you
round
do
to
get some-
there
Okay, yeah.
because I don't have to break. Whatchamacallit. So that is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
14 points of damage.
Whoa.
The first time today I have rolled anything other than a 1 or a 2 on a damage die. And I'm also going to stab him with another scalpel. When I say daggers, they are daggers. But,
Yeah.
Got to follow the aesthetic though.
That is a 18 to hit.
Ooh, hits.
2 damage.
Still chunking away.
Yeah, that's unsurprising.
Oh, Mike, for your bonus action, you could have given me a bardic inspiration because I used mine.
Did you? I have one left if you'll allow me to rec on that. Yeah, got them. You are bardically inspired.
Cool.
Sorry, I thought you still had it. So.
No, I used it to smack that guy.
Was my movement still reduced to 0?
It was, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
It doesn't make a matter because the first dice I rolled on each one was still the higher one, but I won't be granting you advantage unless you then move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the rope.
Because the rope wraps around the that's fine. Although, what kind of thing is it? Is it a use an object to try and untangle, or is
Just
it
a bonus action to sort of untangle it from your...
I've got use an object with my smaller
Oh,
arms. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you...
I'll be around there.
Oops, wrong one. So you're
I
like,
what multitasking on Three. It's usually doing so many things concurrently. Like, yeah.
Oh. What happens now?
Oh, yes.
What horrible thing. This table seems very narrow in terms of the stuff that happens. Like,
Yeah.
we get shot at, or more pirates show up.
Well, 1 to 12 on a d20
Oh.
is bandits show up. So,
Right.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, that makes sense then.
so that is... The ship's dog barks in alert, and you may use a reaction now that he's around to automatically get him to heal someone.
yeah, I'll take
As long as you're awake, you can...
I'll use my reaction to heal.
Yeah.
For 1!
The D6s have not been kind today.
No.
That was...
I may need to find new dice.
yeah.
Rune.
The red threads wrap around him, and they'll throw another dagger at him. I'm not getting close because it's dangerous over there. I'm going to use an inspiration because that's a 3. I'm going to roll that in the tower. 15 to hit.
It matches...
7, 11, 15 points of damage.
Nice. These are so, pleasant to hold.
They're not as soft.
Could you send me a link to where you got them so I can
I
buy
got them from Amazon.
Really?
Oddly enough. Yeah, and
That
I
sucks.
didn't realize what they were when
Yeah.
I bought them.
Yeah.
But I think you can get them from the dice shop online.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah.
I don't want to move anywhere near close to that. I'm gonna go there. This man over there is hunting me, and I might push the sleeping one off in a minute.
There?
Yeah. You just keep sleeping. Nighty night. Shh.
The ship passes by one more time. Can you all roll a d20?
17.
12.
6.
Oh, buddy.
But you finally made
I
it.
finally rolled above a 10 on that check.
22 to hit.
Hey, yeah, that hits.
That is a 3 piercing damage. As more arrows.
Rather than the wine gum, it is now a flat
You
pud.
can use a. Was it one use for the reaction across the entire party, or can everyone use it?
It's that one time after
When it
your...
happens.
Yeah, when I roll it, the event happens and it's that one time.
Right, I've got you.
you.
So Mike can't also get some healing now then.
On your turn, you can use an action to drink, but as a reaction, it's only that one event.
Okay.
I am a puddle on the floor making death saves.
No.
He doesn't look right.
Praxis.
Okay, I'm going to stand up,
Very good.
which unfortunately uses half my movement because I had a plan. I forgot, but I
Yeah.
still need to stand up. But I'm going to attack this guy.
Sure. He's looking...
Natural 20!
Spring break continues.
Which is going to be a D8 because I'm doing it unarmed. That's that is a total of 8 damage, bludgeoning. And as a bonus action,
Power kill.
I'm going to attempt to grapple the target.
He has disadvantage on strength.
Excellent.
He might be more dexy, but I've chosen strength, so that's what I've chosen.
It's an 18 to
You
grapple.
rolled a 15.
Ooh.
He's grappled.
Okay, so I've got half movement speed,
You've already used
and
it.
I've already used half my movement to get up.
So
I
your
can
movement is now 5 feet, rounding down.
basically, I'm going to move there, which drags him 1 south as well.
That's fucking clutch. That's
get
really good.
advantage.
Because I can get to there without provoking to heal.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to stitch a wine gun together. Well, I'm going to try.
What your best idea?
Just like get an IV bag and just go
Yeah, an IV bag is absolutely
shove it in there and burst
An
it.
IV bag and some bellows, I think.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
What's the 0? Well, the music stopped.
Yeah. God, yeah. An excellent sensory experience to hold a hand.
That was your go, right?
That was my go.
Given I offered you this choice last time, choose a character.
The bandit.
No, sir.
No.
No. I will choose if you'd like.
That corpse.
No.
That mantis.
Sure.
You're still undamaged, right?
No.
Oh.
I'm down 4. I'm on 6. I'm down 4.
But you know this
Also
does, though.
down 6.
You're about to heal one of them, so I'm going to say you.
Can you run me a deck save?
We're probably the best ones to get to roll deck saves, in fairness.
Do you have
11.
Bardic Inspiration?
11. Oh, I do have Bardic Inspiration. I've not used it. 13.
Loose rigging careens across the deck, wrapping around your leg, but it's not able to tie itself in a knot around you, so
Nice.
kick it away.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of you. So, this one over here will fire at the unconscious puddle.
Disadvantage.
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 That is an 11 to hit. No. Is he going to want to do it? How are you two looking?
I am about half.
Okay.
Worse.
Okay, if you're bloodied, he won't go and attack you. Let's go for Faxis first. That's 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Is this your man?
The captain.
Yeah. Is he prone or is he?
He's grappled.
He's grappled, not prone. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. That is 6 slashing damage.
Damn it!
Yeah.
He's unconscious again.
Unconscious again.
His multi-attack, so you
Hello,
live.
darkness, my old friend.
Ooh, that is a 12 to hit.
No.
Sweet. That's that one, and that's that one. Still asleep. You hear fire from underneath the deck again, and the Moon Raider fires against the second bandit ship, which also gets a critical against it. And will also start to limp away, leaving just these three on the ship.
Well, this one, he's gonna have a nap for a while. He's fine.
Back to top of the order. Jax. You about to roll a death save?
Yes.
I'll give you an option. You can either roll a death save or a wisdom save.
So death save's just a flat D20, right?
Yeah.
Then you need to roll a 10, so it's like 55% chance of success.
I can take the whiz save. I'm curious as to the outcome now.
Curiosity killed the ooze.
Well, I mean, I'm already dying, so I should have gone with the death save. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
So for
On a wisdom save, though, right?
yeah, for a 23 for the whiz save. That's why I said I should have
If it
gone
was a
for
death save, you keep
Yeah,
I'll hit you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna heal you.
C'est la vie.
What happens?
1 second. Jex starts to melt into a puddle, his body dead.
But
I should have picked the death save.
that
Ah.
Well, dying, but he's not going to recover anymore.
Am I able to heal him even with...
No.
Okay, cool.
I picked such a horrible choice.
Ah!
I did.
Yeah,
What a shame.
I'm very confused. I kind of liked him.
Yes, and there was a marvellous opportunity for scientific inquiry. Oh, very well. Who's up next?
that would be
Dr. James? Yeah, cool. I'm going to move to there so I get flanking with Maxis.
I'm unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Oh, that's a terrible shame.
If you catch eyes with me,
Yeah.
I'll go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shall we?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Yes, I'm going to ready in action.
Sorry, what are you doing, sorry?
Readying in action.
Ready in action. Okay.
Yeah, obviously to, stab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I move here. Yeah,
That's the
and
one.
then just
And then we're both...
yeah, from both sides.
Does a 17 hit?
It does. If it meets that, yeah, it does.
16 to hit.
He will use his parry to increase his AC by 2, deflecting your blade away, but opening up the
10 points of damage.
Sure.
And then I actually have a bonus action. I'll stab with the other.
Good.
23 to hit.
23. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So don't get the.
How unwell is this gentleman looking?
Pretty unwell.
I really wish he'd been alive because I had a really good line about patient waiting list. So I'm going to move to there. Be next to both of you.
15 points of damage.
15.
15.
Okay.
It's as hard
So
as
you done?
I just feel sorry for the people below decks who are now getting dripped on.
Jesus. I can't do anything else.
Yar, the new crew member, be blue raspberry flavor.
He has 1.
1 HP.
Oh.
Maxis.
I don't.
Death save.
Dex save
I
or
don't
wisdom
get a
save?
bonus action. I can't
I see what happened when they
fighting,
got a
that's
nat
my
20
turn,
on a
isn't
whiz
it?
save. I'm going to roll a death.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
roll a death save.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the bonuses is exactly the same either way, so. That's an 8.
Well, that's a failure.
Failure. Because you failed, make me a wisdom save. It won't have the same effect as it did Jex.
5.
Okay, then you're dying.
And that's good. Something you said.
Bandit man! Oh, and my little archer buddy.
Yeah, I forgot about him. He's back there. Hello.
Hello! Bye bye! A natural 20.
Oh shit. Who is he shooting?
Dr. James, because he's the one that's not.
Natural 20.
Lost bouncy dice.
Yes, and I also made it boned.
Yes, probably. It would have been nice to kill the bandits, Lord. They bounce really far.
Best of luck.
That's
Must
gone
be
now.
off. I will continue the search.
Yep, that's fair.
How much damage?
It's 9 on the die.
Yeah, never mind.
Uh-oh.
So it's just 3.
Yeah.
Bandit will make 2 attacks. Ooh. Ooh, that's only a 14.
That's miss.
Nice.
Oh, my die is gone.
Hey, you got prompts.
That is another 14.
That's miss. What? This happened before. I didn't like it then. I don't want it to really happen again.
Hey, I'm not dead.
Not yet. I'm not mad. It's fine. Genuinely, it's just funny.
I will fight.
I'm baffled. That's...
What I am is impressed.
It'll turn up. It's fine.
Yeah, but I've got the time while I'm dying, so I might as well.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well,
It's probably rolled under something, or bounced under something.
Yeah.
so that's the end of the round. So Jax is dead. So
Dr. James,
James,
Dr. James.
I'll spend my inspiration point.
on a death or a whiz?
Advantage, spend a death saving throw, please.
I could have done that.
That is a natural 10.
It's a success.
On success.
First one was a 9.
That'd be rude.
Oh. I have nothing. Do you know my mother by chance? It's impossible. No? Well, stab in the eyes then. 17 plus 6. 17 plus 6. So
Oh,
that's... Okay.
He's gone. You only have one.
How far away is this guy?
Oh, less than 30.
30, 35.
He is 30. No,
He's really far.
One
He's
token. Yeah,
disadvantage.
30, 35.
Disadvantage on the throw. Or I can move.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no sneak attack against this guy. I'm only throwing a d4 plus stat. Oh no, I'm not even rolling a d4 plus stat. I'm just rolling a d4. He's shooting. I want to go. How far? He can't get to me in one turn, can he?
No.
No. But he can
Okay.
shoot you.
Yeah. So I'll go prone.
Did you murder the bandit captain?
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Like it's like Rude is also looking over the edge. It's like, am I going to go out there again? I don't really like it. It was not fun last time. So yeah, Rune will go prone.
Uh-huh. Death save or wisdom save?
Me again.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with a death save again.
Sure.
And I'm going to use inspiration to give myself advantage.
Nice.
You're right.
Oi.
That would have been a natural 1. Let's see what it actually is. 10.
10 gang.
That's a success.
Huzzah.
The remaining bandit, seeing his captain slaughtered, will jump off the side of the ship, knowing when he is beat.
Oh. That's not... You shouldn't have done that. It takes a long time to... well.
As you are in various states of aliveness and consciousness and deafness, there is one final explosion that shakes the ship, filling the air with splinters of wood. All the corpses of the bandits are hurled into wild space.
That's a lot of courses.
And then everything stops. Wreckage hangs motionless, reavers freeze in the middle of their attacks, even the stars stop twinkling. The illusion of wild space melts away, and you find yourselves in one of the magical chambers of the simulation deck. Your memories slowly fitting back into
We got
place.
fucking Kobayashi'd.
And I won.
We found the Kirk.
You recall being warned that your first experience to a wild space simulation would be disorienting, to test your ability to function under pressure. A hulking figure emerges from the centre of the explosion. A Hazardine with a missing wing flap, wearing a military uniform bristling with medals. The air around her smells like cigar smoke. As you can see, the Battle of Akar didn't go so well for Captain Soldar and his crew, but his last battle makes a good testing ground for new recruits. End simulation.
Are we back alive again?
You are.
We're in the sim deck.
You're all alive. You are
We
all.
were never dead.
Everyone do a long rest because none of this damage is real. However, those who died take 1 point of exhaustion.
Died or...
Died.
Is that okay, cool.
Everyone, me.
A query from me. My doctor's bag is a healer's kit, and it does expend uses which do actually cost money. Did I actually spend real healer's kit?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. Because it is like a 5 uses thing.
Yeah. So anything that has charges, or anything that has uses that didn't end up getting used, anything that was consumed didn't get used, you're back up to full. The only lasting effect is the point of exhaustion if you had died.
I must say you've comported yourself marvellously, madam.
I did, but I don't remember what happened.
Do we remember that we're in a sim deck now?
Once.
It's not over.
Also hit points. Will pass back. Unconscious. Exhaustion.
We have to go deeper.
As the disorientation wears off and your memories return, you remember what happened. You arrived this morning on the Belligerents, a chartered gallery out of Waterdeep, which picked up passengers and crew in the Moonshade Isles, Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep, and Port Yanzara. You've come to seek fortune and glory at Spelljammer Academy, a secret enclave of spellcasters and souls for hire on the mysterious Isle of Nimbral. Graduates from the Academy join the Spelljammer fleet, a magical navy sworn to protect Torrell and explore worlds far beyond. The Academy is carved into a 2,000-high-foot column of rock that juts up from the cliffs of the island's west coast. Its multiple levels contained by stairs, ramps, and magical lifts. After docking in a sea cave at the base of the column, you are all marched to the simulations X immediately, midway up the Academy spire. Your mettle has been tested, now it's time to settle in. Well done. You survived, you'll get a passing mark.
I don't remember signing up.
I have your papers.
That's not. But
Would you like to quit?
No.
This is your first day after all.
No, that is.
I won't hold it against you.
That is fine. I will be fine. I'm slightly confused, but it's okay.
I start doing a neurological workup, like testing 27 on a medicine check. No lasting neurological damage.
No, I just.
Do hold both hands out like this.
Yes.
You turn them over. That's not testing the finger joints. Isn't it?
I turn it to what's it called?
How does he?
No. The one that has the wrong way hand, the Rakshasa.
Marvelous. Yes. Marvelous.
That's a funny joke when people do. Anyways, it's fine. I just.
Humour. Classic.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
You passed. You got a passing grade. Not everyone who joins and does this first test will pass, but you did well. Alas, you did not save your initial teammate.
I throw knives. That's all I do. I don't know how to save him, and he turned into a puddle, and I don't know what to do. Or they turned into a puddle.
I was referring to the young boy that you met immediately.
Oh,
he was the first test.
Oh. He was very nervous, and then he just blew up, and I didn't.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
When did he die?
I don't.
He died immediately after the attack, but he talked to you. He warned you. You didn't perceive the threat, but he talked to you.
Yes, we didn't see that was coming, and we
yes.
couldn't save him. I understand now.
It is a shame.
Do things
Quickness of wit.
happen that quickly? I'm used to a much slower pace of life.
This is the second time this has happened to me in reality, and yeah, kinda. Although the first time there were more tentacles.
Yeah. Describe them.
Tentacly.
Were they suckers? Were they barbed? Were they along the
No,
length of the
just-
tentacle, or just at the end?
But purpley and long with big heads.
Oh.
It's not a nice thing to see.
Gosh, right. What's next?
Orientation.
Well, I would have thought that would have come before.
No, we need this test to test how you are going immediately into effect, whether your natural abilities, your natural skills are suitable for our organisation.
I remember this from med school at the University of... So it's hazing. They introduce you to it with a bit of a bump.
See, I remember I was coming here and I was going to be a baker. And then
Baker?
Baker. And then this happened somehow. It's very confusing.
Oh,
exciting.
Young...
Take this.
Right.
Gives you a slip of paper
Things are a lot
with a set of
quicker,
tasks which I'll paste
and
into
there's a
the main
lot of
chat.
talking.
Yes. Well, not from me, you understand. You sort of look at Dr. James's face and realise that his mouth hasn't actually moved at all. He's beaming his thoughts directly into your head.
Does the welcome pack contain biscuits or muffins or cupcakes? No, you're not.
Okay.
Listen, never mind.
It's a carbohydrate-based diet, not terribly healthy, of
I
course.
just like sweet things.
Yes, that is a problem, of course. I'd recommend a sort of mixed protein.
Alright. But I like sweet things.
There are some excellent nutritional stages out there. Good for
Alright.
keeping the coat and claws in good condition.
I don't have either of those currently.
He points to your skin and nails.
Oh!
What has been stolen?
We are on high alert at the moment. There has been a number of thefts regarding maps and charts of the nearby realm space of this system.
Is that restricted material?
Highly. As a result, there will be security checkpoints throughout the centre. You will get cadet uniforms which will allow you to enter certain areas of the site. The rest will be off limits. Guards are posted everywhere. They will be watching you. Please do not bypass the security. If you have any questions about this place and its history, I can answer some of those. But other than that, please perform your orientation tasks.
Where is the administration?
When you say that you have my administration form, did I give it to you?
Do I look like an administrator?
Oh, can I? Where is an administrator? We're going to go see one. Okay, never mind.
If there's heightened security, maybe they've got collection devices. Like if they magically record.
Maybe, but he said it was a form, which means it's a piece of paper.
Yes, but maybe it's captured the
Did you find out the administration form?
vaguely. Yes, I was told I had to come here.
So in addition to the orientation instructions, the warning about security, it also hands you a map. You're currently in the map scene, and there's also a handout if you want to refer to that as well.
I look at the map. This is nonsense. Who would build a building like this? This is nonsense.
Reminds me of the old hives at home.
So odd. So where?
Only for the administration deck.
And where are we currently? So
I don't know. Administration. There we go.
there's
Yeah, it's not.
administration.
So we need to head downwards.
You're currently in the simulations deck.
So we're heading down to the bottom.
Yes. Yes.
And then we've got to go back up to the gymnasium.
We've got
Well, we need to go to quarters.
So
See,
there.
Vaxis
There.
isn't saying anything at the moment, but yes, we need to head down to administration,
Oh, okay.
followed by quarters,
And then
followed by Skydock.
Do we just
Oh.
jump off and
Then,
go down? Is there an
There are
elevator?
stairs
Oh, okay.
or lifts.
Are we
I
core
would
cadets?
like a lift.
At the moment, you're nothing. You're just newbies who've arrived.
Right.
Perhaps if you were to pick up your gear for administration.
No.
Or
Pick up
whatever it says you pick your
the welcome. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's where we'll have to. So
Makes sense.
did you all fill in the form?
No. No, I had my people do that.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Are you from this planet?
No.
Why are you going? You come
That's
down.
a prestigious assignment.
Oh, alright. Very well.
Yes, there was a scheme at the university. They encouraged
It's
us
like
one
a
of the...
swap thing.
Not precisely, no. It's a little like... there was one of those funny little worlds. Had a thing called Doctors Without Borders.
Oh,
Similar thing. I'm a doctor of veterinary medicine, you understand, specialising in the treatment of humans and humanoids.
I know those words, but they don't mean the same things where I come from.
Yes, the translation is a little, of course, telepathic field, you understand.
Fair enough. I think I don't know. I don't even know what my insides look like all the time.
I can show you.
Well, I changed them.
Oh, of course.
I don't know if it moves things around or not.
I'd certainly be very interested in finding out.
Did you fill in
This
the
feels
form?
invasive. You filled in the form.
Yes.
I don't remember
Wow.
doing that.
Can't think of a pun for it though.
Do you need to speak in puns?
No.
Not in any way, shape, or form. Administration deck.
That was hilarious.
Right.
Administration deck.
Take the
Okay.
elevators and the stairs and all of the silliness.
The administration deck occupies a level above the sea dock. It includes a visitor's lounge with a bar, guest rooms visiting off-world dignitaries, and the academy reception. A record room requires purple level security to enter and contains paperwork on all academy personnel.
So those are the security levels we need to reach each of the... the administration... well, it just says administration for the welcome pack, so...
Yes.
Are there greeters?
There's an academy reception is on this floor.
Ah,
Sounds like
So I
a
assume
place
that's
to
what
start.
the green pip is.
That's the security level.
Yeah.
Green is visitor,
Yeah. So.
and then
Red.
red will be cadet
when we get that, yeah.
when we've got that, yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we just wheel up to the order receptionist. Good day, Dr. Idolamantis James, reporting for the welcome pack collection.
There you are.
There you go.
Lockers over there. One you find one matching the tag that you've just given you.
Oh,
There's a 13 receptionist there, so covered. But constantly busy sorting mail, passing messages. Every so often there's a sending stone on the desk which she picks up, speaks into, puts it back down, carries on with her work.
Room for the welcome. And I had a question
Mm-hmm.
as well. The form that was... Oh, yes, thank you. That I was supposed to fill out to be part of all these things. Did I fill it out and give it to you?
1 second.
it's better because it's 4 arms.
That's much faster.
Holds a piece of paper, has your signature on
I didn't write.
Forewarned, yeah. What's the date on that?
What is the date on it?
it. It will be 1 year since the events of the drawing home.
I didn't remember doing that. I don't
So you're missing a portion of your...
I don't want to do... I didn't want to do the fun. I don't want to do the things that end up you being the hero types. And this feels like one of those things, so I actively avoid them. But things seem to keep happening that end up where I am now in a crazy place.
Form to give notice to quit.
No, I better not. You'll burn down or something.
Hold a moment. Sorry, what was your name again?
Rune?
Rune. Pulls the sword off his back, puts it down on the floor. Try drawing
No,
this,
I
please.
don't want to do that. No, not in any universe.
This will prove that you're not a legendary hero if you.
But
fall
if I
for it.
pull it and I am, but then I will pull it and
Statistically, the chances are incredibly
it
slim.
will be.
Either
No,
of you want to
not
try
with me.
What is the objective?
to remove the sword from the stone.
Well, if you give me 1,000 years, I can throw myself at that stone, and all that will be left is the sword.
I'm game. All four hands. Nothing.
Jax.
You don't know that. Rich would have be able to say if it moved or not.
Nothing. Yeah, I knew it would be nothing.
There you go.
So is it like what have we handed a form or like a brochure or?
It's like
An envelope.
an envelope with some papers, just kind
Key
of
ring in there.
history of the place,
Yeah.
and there's a little tag that will take you to a locker next to the reception.
Cool.
Access.
There you go.
Of course, memory loss, amnesia is not uncommon as a neurological symptom. Fugue states, of course, exist. I'd recommend upping your selenium levels.
And we'll pull out a strange, like, pulsating alien pod.
I've eaten weirder things.
You must have done surprisingly well. You'd be surprised how many cadets come here and don't know their name to sign in. Must have mean at least one of you survived.
I did.
Well done.
Luck, mostly.
Not all of us were dead yet.
Yes, I had some remarkable abdominal trauma, but otherwise was mostly unscathed. Oh well, quarters for bunk assignments then.
Yes.
Well, we need to find these lockers, yes.
Oh yes.
Just there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, what kind of, like, are we expected to leave our stuff here, or...?
It's on the... There's a bunk. When you're at a bunk assignment, that's where you will leave your stuff.
Cool. Okay.
And for now, we do not appreciate you leaving unattended luggage in this site. We are on a higher
Have
level
any
after all.
luggage?
Reasonable.
If you take your little token to the locker, you will get a red level cadet uniform plus a spare, a toiletry bag, a 50 gold piece requisition voucher to spend at the academy stores, and a blue level temporary security helmet for visiting the sky dock during your orientation.
Okay.
Blue helmet, red suit.
How much of this do we need to note
Red
down,
suit.
or
I can stick it in now.
Does that mean we can also access purple areas?
Because red and blue together.
no?
I appreciate the logic.
It's very paranoid.
Toiletry bag.
This is what it says.
No, entirely fucking reasonable. 50 GP TK Max gift card. Yeah, head to quarters then.
Wait. Yep.
Do we wear the uniform instead of armour, or do we wear it over armour?
Here,
Or does it magically match the armour stats that we currently have?
it only matters for this one session, at which point it's never mentioned again.
Okay.
Nice.
Rune is like changing on the
I
way.
imagine
She's
that-
turned themselves into a Ken doll.
I mean,
It's kind of your like civic uniform when you're not actually on a
really
ship.
like that.
yeah, fair enough. I wasn't actually wearing armour for that last combat anyway,
Yeah.
because
Neither was
I
I.
hadn't got round to putting it on.
No armor, leather.
Leather, yeah.
Yeah, you're the heaviest armored person here.
Oof.
You'll be wearing armor at some point, though, right?
Yeah, but I have to take humanoid shape for it too.
Less gummy, more human.
Such a difficult
Otherwise,
thing.
Outstanding.
that is a Kevlar towel that you're thinking of.
Sorry, where did you want to go next?
Quarters.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I presume this is a recommendation of order rather than a simple checklist.
Sorry, what?
The thing we've been sent is the orientation tasks. We expect to walk through those in order.
No, any order.
Oh,
Well,
But we needed to go to.
best thought.
We needed the welcome pack first in order to get to the other places.
Yes, that does make sense.
I will say, because I didn't understand why only spellcasters could use Spelljammer helms, where it says Corp cadets only and Spelljammer cadets only. Just they are all cadets now, because
Sure. So it's yeah.
anyone can use Spelljammer helm, which means there isn't a specific spellcaster type.
So it's like
orientation.
security versus science officer, but
Yeah.
practically now, there's no.
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, quarters then. Is this the? Oh, good. But you can see that the little beacon stone on the arm of the wheelchair, like a little roller coaster cart, just goes down the steps as well.
Is that fun when you do that? If you go fast down the big hill?
No, it doesn't tend to go that fast, no. In fact, it's slightly slower than walking speed, to be honest.
That's kind of disappointing in a way.
It's much less disappointing than not having legs.
You made me feel bad.
Wit!
Trying to be mean.
As you go down this corridor, a halfling cadet rushes past you, clearly late for training. As they get to the top of the stairs, they bump into a pair of plasmoid cadets and become partially stuck in one of them.
I was about to say you're slightly dehydrated, but I suppose that doesn't matter now.
There's a bit of to and fro. The plasmoids kind of
Just unglued.
ungloop themselves from the
Very
halfling,
good.
who then runs on shouting an apology.
Feels like a very unique problem.
Are these like the rooms off to the side? Are they like communal bunk rooms, or is there a reception here as well?
No, there's no reception here. Now that you've got, as you came up to this room, you passed security guards. They noted that you have authorization. They didn't bother you. They just, if you looked at them, they nodded, and you just came on past.
Cool.
This area contains a dormitory for cadets and smaller rooms off to the side for academy graduates. There's also a cadet bar on this floor as well. There's a refectory where cadets take their meals, complete with patio dining, washrooms, kitchens, and laundry.
You went past the
Apparently that's an invisible wall. Or no, sorry, that's
is
a window.
Yeah.
No, that's
No.
I think that's the
Should we move like one token to represent everyone at this point?
Yeah. This one, the one that is a nondescript person.
Yes.
Yes, that fits more than half the parties.
the security.
Stop going
Are
outside
they
the world. Why do you do
contractors,
this?
or do they look like they?
No,
are members
they
of
are
Squad
wearing the
Government?
uniform
The
of the
block got
academy.
no clips on.
I must advise that poking the void can be hazardous to one's health.
Yeah, greed.
All of you roll me a d20 luck die.
Do I have to? 70.
3.
13.
It only matters you got the lowest.
Oh.
10. Okay. Carry on.
Alright. I feel like something bad is about to happen.
No.
Apparently Western Wilds is on several Steam. Sorry, I mean Evil West.
You have no fucking idea how angry I was. A month after I did all the writing for that game to find out a game about sci-fi cowboy fucking vampires was coming out. So what are these? What's that one there?
One of them's a laundry, one of them's a storeroom.
It's got laundry, storeroom.
I would like somewhere to rest. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, sure.
Keep going around the corners and things.
Ah,
That's
yes.
what laundry.
Yeah. That one's the laundry room. The one below it is one of the it's not graduate. It's academy graduate smaller bunks for those who've completed their training and don't sleep in communal.
So we got to head further round, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, eh?
There we go.
Then we've got a door.
Can I say how nice it is to be playing a vapid posh boy in front of you again?
So you enter a rather lovely, spacious bunk room. This is the room where all cadets share. There are washrooms and other laundry and toilets and things off to the sides if you need to use them. But everyone sleeps in this one room. Given that you survived the initial simulation, you come here quite early. So whilst there are a few, like one team has made it before you and they've picked some bunks ready, but other than that you have free run of top bunk, bottom bunk. Neither lose
It's going
away
to be
from
bottom
those.
bunk.
Proximity to the entrance, proximity to the bathrooms, to the washroom, whatever your pick.
As far away from the bathrooms as possible, because people make horrible noises and smells.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
What is a smell?
What sensory capabilities are you able to photorecept the difference in light and dark?
Yeah. But yes.
Yes, I think so.
Yes, for example, you're aware of the concept of stars, suns,
Yes,
etc.
yes.
You're able to tell.
They can absorb
So there's
that.
photoception, nociception. That's what I was asking you about during the simulation. You're able to feel pain if someone injures you. Does that cause any kind of unpleasant sensation, or any kind of sensation?
It was unpleasant when I died, yes. Is that what you call pain?
Rudimentary nociception. Excellent. Yes. Balance, proprioception. Could you tell if you'd fallen over?
How can he tell if he's standing up?
He did fall prone.
Yes, that will become a problem as I use the legs to mimic the rigid forms.
Yes. Excellent. Now, hunger. Do you require sustenance? Should you go a long period of time without imbibing other organic matter?
Oh yes, well yes, I need water and
Marvellous,
electrolytes.
marvellous,
Very,
yes.
very important.
This will continue for really quite some time.
Yeah, okay.
Break the pudding, but
This is
Yeah.
a very confusing conversation with something that I do not quite understand, but oh well.
So, where is the bathroom? Because
I think anyway.
is that a pool area?
That's the washroom.
Oops, I didn't
Because, I
mean to do
mean-
that.
Is there a pool? I like a pool. I like swimming.
Yes, we will. Yeah,
It's a small
Oh.
bath type thing.
that's perfect. How are we all meant to fit in there?
We don't go all in at the same
And that's the
time.
toilet.
Yes, we would not all occupy the same physical space.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have a problem sharing a bath, but
Quick question. Does a whilst we're talking, does the water in the bath just stand up and walk away?
little plasma. That's weird.
God, that's the.
I wish it
that's
did.
episode
I
of
wish
fucking
it did.
Futurama, My Three Sons. You dragged the Emperor.
Oh.
Good times.
That
Good
might
times.
be-
Good times.
Yeah. I will.
In the course of your questioning, do you end up asking, how do you sleep? Do you need a bucket?
Natural 20 on a medicine check. The medical analysis of this gentle ooze person is comprehensively taken, so presumably yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I find the rigid form very, very restricting. I do.
And is it only in that form you need to engage in torpor or hibernation?
Well, no, I much prefer a
An
more
extended period of physical inactivity.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought my sleeping bucket. I was,
Marvellous.
so I
That's
guess
what that is.
I guess I'll also be on the bottom, and as
You
he,
can be- I
as
will
he
put-
slides the
I-
bucket underneath the.
That is
bottom.
not. That is not the right place. I could put you on the top, and I could pick you up and put you up there, just
Okay.
so it'd be nice to change
Yeah.
for some
The,
reason.
the bucket's mainly just to stop me falling through the mattress, really. If I relax too much.
You, my large muscled friend Vexus, yes? Bottom or top?
Vaxus will sit down on a bottom bunk, and the entire thing just goes
Don't be on the top. That's
because
that.
he's massive.
Yes. Well, perhaps above Jex here, because at least at least he's incompressible.
I do worry that if I and then he lies down, and being 6'4" and full of muscles,
Muscles. Yeah.
I imagine that he is hanging off the edge of the bunk.
Yeah. Yes, perhaps some kind of extension.
You can't just make yourself shorter.
Considering the existence of things like Minotaurs and Goliaths, are there beds sized for like halflings and beds sized for Goliaths here?
Is it like a long bed?
I'd say so.
Because it would make sense that like they have
There's not many, but there's
they have like they do get recruits from like different size categories and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna get one of the larger bunks.
They will have read your administration papers, so if you have any special requirements for sleeping, eating, they will have made some, not particularly luxury items, but they will have made some accommodation for any specific requirements you have.
Sleep in there. There's the staples. But
Just
over there.
This one seems my size.
All right. Okay.
So that was a bit more Freya. This one seems my size.
It's nice because I can choose any of these, and he can choose any of these, or they can choose any of these. I apologize. It gets very confusing with us.
Oh, I'm not, but I find the whole thing baffling that you have to stick to one. That's very
No, I don't.
no, but I mean
They
to
do.
to create. You've
Well,
you get one set. You can't pick between them.
no, my mother's and my father's, it got very confusing as to which ones were which, and they never explained exactly how it works. They were very cagey.
So you're right, the rest of us just stick with what we were born as.
Yeah, I mean, so you can't just decide one day that you want 3 arms.
Not without visiting a wizard.
I could, but it would be rather unpleasant.
Yes, you'd have to drop down.
Yes.
Yes.
Be downgrade.
Yes, well,
It got
sort of taps the
I
wheelchair.
tried being you for a bit, and there's so much going on all over the place.
Oh, we've been a Fakreen.
Well, it's when we first met, I was very briefly, and there was.
But
all-
not for any extended period of time, of course.
No. It's on the ship I was on. We were mostly just in our this form, just because it was a bunch of us. So it got confusing when everyone was trying to be different things.
Right. Well, I've settled my bucket and.
Have you met anybody from Uth before?
From what?
From my home planet?
Maybe we got around. We used to be pirates.
Marvellous. Well, not marvellous. You understand.
Pirates with who?
We were pirates on the ship.
But was it a
We-
slaver pirates?
No,
or anything?
we did a lot of. They did the pirate accent. They would go "Arl." I could never do it. I couldn't do the accents, so I would just be like that, and they would have the accents, and they would be like doing all the piratey things. We never raided any ships, though.
You sure you weren't part of some kind of amateur dramatic production?
I don't know what that is, but maybe.
Right.
Tell me about the bunk that you pick.
I think Rune picks, because they can change shape, they pick the smallest bunk they can, because they may as well.
Okay.
They like being small at night. They find a nice halfling-sized bunk in the corner, away from the bathroom.
As you put your stuff down, the door to the dorm room opens, and another group of cadets come in, having just completed their simulation.
The bullies.
Their eyes, their eyes lock immediately onto Rune. Change your plan, Greenie. This bunk in this area is now for my lot. Go
You don't-
tell the duty officer that it wasn't your liking. We'll get ourselves swapped over. Tell me you traded bunks with Venna.
You don't look like a halfling, you look tall.
Move along.
You won't have...
Yeah, wheel and just in front.
This is more... okay.
I'm just a wall. I do my best wall impersonation.
We
behind.
don't have to do the fighting, please, no.
Roll me an intimidation check.
I would like to assist.
Who's rolling intimidation?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Cool. I think I took proficiency in intimidation.
I want to steal their weapon. While they're fucking around with them.
And you give me a.
I've
I've only got a +3
use
on
the
this.
help action. Yeah. Do you still have a bardic?
No,
That's a shame.
I used that on my death save
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
it to a 10. Okay, so that is an 11 so far. Why am I rolling this dice? It sucks. I'm going to go with the 11 rather than that one.
You've got the inspiration.
Do you still have the bardic inspiration?
No, not inspiration.
No, I
No,
used the
use that,
inspiration.
Use the regular inspiration, you got the bardic.
I've still got a bardic.
Was that from the simulation?
Yes.
You don't have it anymore.
That's true.
Everything
So
wiped.
while
other
he's
than
distracted by this,
Do we
whole
still have our
mess-
inspiration?
if you haven't used your session inspiration, you still have it. But any effects,
Cool.
any detriment, any HP
Yeah.
damage, everything reset other than your inspiration and your point of exhaustion.
Right. Okay.
This guy, he has like a weapon, something somewhere on his
The-
person.
No.
Oh, interesting.
They are also similar to you, fresh off the boat, fresh out of the simulation.
Okay.
They carry
What?
packs, but there's
Oh, they have their
recruit-
voucher, don't they?
Mhm.
Can I steal one of their vouchers?
Now, I have 7 charisma, and I'm angry about it. Can I, I'm not trying to... When I say intimidate,
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to, bully them, make them back down. I want to weird them out so much. That's my stated objective here. So, what kind of creature is the leader there?
The leader is a moon elf. She has 2 astral elf buddies. And then the 4th one you recognise as Micken, the crew member on the simulation.
Oh, the
Oh,
little,
what?
the little weeb who died.
Yes. I can bring a little picture.
Okay. How do you let you die? Oops.
So, was that the... is it Micken?
Him. Yeah, Micken.
Was he supposed to be...
You didn't get his name, I guess. But
Your man, was he supposed to be in our party and has just shacked up with these guys, or
when you came out of the simulation, he wasn't in your party.
he wasn't physically there? Okay.
Right, okay.
Whether it was an echo from the simulation, whether it was some other effect that caused him to be there, he was just there.
Okay.
But was not
Cool.
when you came out.
I'm sorry.
But he looks as timid as he did in the
Yeah,
simulation.
yeah. So I don't want to steal from him. I want to steal from the leader.
So at the moment, because you rolled the worst luck check, she is focused on you.
Oh, okay. She's not
So-
focused on this monster in front of me.
If he had succeed,
Oh,
he
right,
might
right,
have done
right.
so.
Okay. So she got,
If you can come up with a suitable distraction, then I'm happy.
I was hoping that, but I guess not. If he's not distracted.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Vina.
Vina. I don't mean to be impersonal. You appear to have quite the iron deficiency on you. I mean, it's making you look pallid, sweaty. I'd recommend some red meat, which I know is going to annoy an elf. Red meat, large quantities, perhaps some steamed kale. Might make you look less unhealthy and gross.
Absolutely not. Get out of our way.
That looks like maybe that's just their skin color.
You're not going to move?
By no means.
But I like this. You're tall and not changeable. Are you changeable? I don't know.
Changeable.
I turn into her.
She gets visibly mad at that.
It's
Last
like
chance to move.
You see, now you look a lot healthier.
There is a loud crash from the bunk
There's,
as a wine gum attempts to get out of the bar while growing arms. The tub falls one way, the blob falls the other, and then slides up and will now join.
I don't. Okay, wait. Turn
this
back
isn't
into myself.
happening, and you really need to make peace with that.
You're not this small. You're like tall.
Roll me initiative.
I'd love to.
Go on a
Ooh.
bit better on your intimidation.
23.
Yeah,
Oh, damn it.
I need to order some new dice before 2 weeks from now. Because these are fucking me.
Sorry, 22. 22.
I got 23.
23.
7.
7.
See, these are the LED light up dice.
That's a real shame.
Because, I thought we'd be playing slightly darker. I thought the lighting up might help. And also because, all the multicolored stuff would be great for a space, there's a Spelljammer game. And instead they're fucking me.
Yeah. Rhythmically.
Rhythmically, yes. I wish I'd put on a pretty dress and some nice makeup. Because I want to look nice before I get fucked!
Jesus.
Also, it kind of annoys me that the 20 is the wrong way up.
I got a 12.
So it is. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah.
That's why they are rolling so badly. The 20 is upside down.
I don't think that's.
Well, roll.
But look at it.
Oh,
It's an inverted pyramid.
it's inverted.
Well, roll it upside down.
It's a
then.
pyramid scheme.
It'll-
Okay, so if I roll it upside down, and so that was in theory a 4, means I got a 17 actually.
That one is also fine. Right? I guess it is that one.
It moved a little bit quicker. I forgot I had charm person. I can still use it actually. They just get advantage.
Yep. You can also get sleep on a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Which might be.
We're very, very. Actually,
We're
no,
full
I-
health.
I suppose we're still.
You do not have your weapons though.
Oh, that's fine.
You say that.
You say that.
I mean, him and that.
And more importantly, they do not have weapons on them.
I know.
So what were you pointing at?
Combat wheelchair.
Right. I thought you were pointing at your dick.
Right. Okay.
Don't precisely have a dick, as you say.
Thorax then.
Wow.
What a thorax.
Chitinous for her pleasure. It's the worst thing I've ever said.
That's not even close.
It's not.
Wait, I think we need to mind Mister out the way.
Yeah,
It's
could you
not
close down the...
It's not helpful.
The portrait of someone who might be about to die again.
I don't think he'll die.
No,
He'll
don't.
just get injured badly.
Yeah, non-lethal. I mean,
Oh yeah, all of my attacks are going to be non-lethal, but
Might want to
I
call
said-
the
be
tokens
brutal.
into the room though. as well.
question out there for the
Good
DM:
idea.
is it possible to cast vicious mockery and do non-lethal damage?
Actually, technically, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, it always annoyed me in Critical Role. Yeah, I know I'm blaspheming here. It always annoyed me in Critical Role when Sam Riegel as Scanlan would do some vicious mockery, and then Matt Mercer would narrate that instead of the vicious mockery killing them, something else happened instead. That annoyed me a little bit. Like, okay, some of it, like where there was a guy in a sphere of water, the vicious mockery kills him, and he just kind of like goes, oh, and just like,
And then aspirates
just
water.
lets all the air out and gives up. That one I enjoyed, but then other things like you see one of them just pause for a bit, and then the monster next to it just smashes into paste on the wall. It's like, oh, but no, psychic damage. That's why I always tried to have the nosebleeds and things to show actual damage to the brain. So whereabouts was everyone then?
We're in this corner.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we said in the corner as far away from the toilets as possible.
Yep. I have the weirdest spell that is going to be the best spell ever at this particular moment.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the.
Why is that corner so dark? There's no light there.
There's no light there.
Okay, so
So there's a light source here, I'd guess, somewhere in
yeah.
this area, and there's no light sources anywhere else.
I know it's like that. I can't see anything back there.
Yeah.
But like surely it
Like,
shouldn't be
I
that
would have been.
dark.
I would have been standing next to the bed. Everyone else is basically in front of me.
Oh,
and, like,
I was.
right to
You were talking, so I just stood trying to be a wall
to the
behind
side.
you.
Yeah.
I will be like... Assuming they got right up in your grill, I think I'll be right next to you then.
Okay. Yeah.
So Rune is up first.
Right.
They haven't come to blows yet, but they are.
They looking like they're.
Unless you defuse the session immediately, they're going to come to
I
blows.
really don't want to do this. Can I? Is there like loose stones on the floor, like from people's shoes and things like that?
How big of a stone are we talking here?
It needs to be about the size of a pebble.
I'll give you one.
One. Can I have? How many do I need? 3. Can I have 3?
Just take a sock off, put the pebble in it. You got a club.
Don't need a glove.
Just this once.
Right. So Rune will look. We don't have to fight. I can take the smallest bed in the whole area. I'll even move it if you want. But if we do have to fight, and she just grabs 3 pebbles from the ground and they just start to glow, I will defend myself. And then she'll just hold them in her hand and ready in action. If they start attacking, she's going to throw a magic stone at one of them.
I'll give you an intimidation roll for that.
Cool. Natural 20.
Fair play. I will give you that. We're backed out of combat.
Okay.
That's a real shame.
They're like little red threads that just wrap around the stones that look like they're glowing.
Very well. You mind your own business. You stay out of ours. And they will go off to another corner.
Yes, off you fuck.
What? Just stop talking.
I would like the record to reflect that my charisma was 11 and I voluntarily lowered it to 7.
This is out of character, but in hindsight, I wish that we'd just given them up to watch an elf try to sleep in bed.
I was not expecting that when they just said they just take your bunk. It's like, why would
They take the halfling bunk.
They're just doing it to be dicks.
Yeah, we want the wet one and the small one.
So they all go off. The 3 of them go away.
They seem like a challenge to elfin safety.
Micken looks worried, but also follows them.
You're right there, young man.
Yeah, stay out of our business.
I mean, do you want to hang out with some people who are utter knobheads?
I'm sorry you died in our thing.
I think that's weirded him out enough. and a glance back to the Vina. She's like,
Yeah.
because you diffused the situation without resorting to violence, like barely. You all get inspiration for you.
Hey! Nice.
Yay.
You were like two.
Of all the times to get a natural 20, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You were on 23. Or was I next up?
23, 22, and then it was Vina.
Yeah, I was running straight over her foot because the wheelchair is a 1d6 finesse weapon.
Those magic stones aren't getting
Yeah,
around.
they're 1d6 plus casting stat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just plus, that's
Yeah.
4
And
for me.
I can punch with a 1d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm here.
And you can be wet at them.
Stand back, or I'll moisten you.
Oh no, not the moist maker.
Where would you like to go next?
What was next on our list?
The orientation list?
So
we've got
welcome
Sky
pack.
dock for
Quarters.
spell jamming ship inspection.
Yeah.
Or
to that.
alternatively, we've got weaponry. I think welcome pack had to happen first.
Yeah.
Bunk was a good shout second. Is there are there any of the others that would be?
So, because you said that obviously we're not splitting into 2 groups based on whether we're called cadets or spelljammer cadets. Does that mean that we're doing both of those things, or does that mean we're only doing one?
This is me just copying and pasting from the.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Because obviously, between us, one of them is basic training, and I feel like we should do the.
So at this point, the all cadets bit is superfluous, but
Yeah.
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 It's still flavorful.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to check out the service weaponry.
With the encounter
Sounds
we've
good to
just
me.
had, I think it might be a good idea for some of you
Yes.
to check out the service weaponry.
Yeah, it's marvelous.
I mean, whoa, these are glowing. Alright. I was just going to throw them at her.
Do I still have my
yeah.
big ass sword in the stone?
Is that? Did the weapons get left in the lockers? Or...
yeah.
We should go get that.
So yeah, technically you're the one who has a specialised weapon related to your backstory, I guess. So
Yeah, it's a cultural artifact.
so yes, you have the weapon. Everyone else, if it is a DM's handbook type weapon, then you don't
Yeah,
have
she
it.
just had knives.
That's a real shame because a hand crossbow is a lot of my build and I can't afford one on 50 gold.
Who knows what happens at the quartermaster? I
Well,
guess.
quite. Service weaponry
Service
Yeah.
weaponry.
from Mr. Blip.
The Academy storerooms contains basic equipment, rations, and an extensive armoury. Most Academy personnel aren't allowed past the storefront, where Quartermaster Mr. Blip will allocate supplies for a barred window. I'll show you a picture of him.
Mr. Blip has that has good NPC name vibes.
Yeah, I feel like this
You've
is
done the stores here.
If it's not a robot, I will be disappointed.
Well, it's going to be something, isn't it?
a plasmoid.
Oh yeah.
Or a computer.
Or a kobold.
A robo-gnome.
Auto-gnome, yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
Oh, I love the mustache.
As you arrive, you find a auto-gnome there.
That is amazing.
No.
Here, little cogs going off in various parts of his body. Greetings! How can I help you?
I need to know who made your mustache. It is important.
I do not remember.
Yes. Is this where we're supposed to pick up service weaponry, etc., etc.?
Ah, you
Equipment?
have a token?
Yes. Hold up, the one I got in the welcome pack.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
What is your flavoured weaponry? Do you like melee? Do you like hitting things? Do you like shooting things?
Most certainly ranged.
Ranged, okay. And then he will hand you any weapon from the DM's.
Can I get a hand crossbow?
Yeah, go on. And
Sweet.
then...
Do you need a second-hand crossbow?
No, I don't have a crossbow expert. It's just having having it be a light weapon is pretty key for me to be able to do a lot of my doctor stuff.
And because it is Academy issued, you also get. And then if you picked a
That energy blaster.
melee weapon, you get this. Basically, these are hilt and grip attachments, so they convert any weapon, any melee weapon or range weapon that you pick from the store.
So they're not magic weapons, but it gives a +1 enhancement.
Mine says page not found. Why? No.
Am I also be able to get daggers from the dude, or is it one weapon per person?
Oops.
So you get one weapon of your choice, and then you can spend the 50 GP.
And then 50 goes.
How-
Okay.
So you don't have to do it now, but you can spend up to that much from the.
That first line,
Huh? What?
Legally distinct
Yeah.
from a lightsaber. Yeah.
Nicely
oh,
done.
that came up on the wrong window.
Right. Daggers, please, and I
Cool.
need lots of them. All of the daggers.
Very well. And he hands you a form, and you can spend as much up to. Again, you don't have to do it right now, but up to 50 gold's worth of whatever you want from the basic equipment. So weapons
Is a
and-
dagger.
Cool. I'll pick a ranged
They're cheap
weapon.
enough you can get quite a few.
Yeah. Just can't remember how much.
So is this separately from the equipment we got from like character creation?
Yeah.
I know what I want.
Because, you know, I don't need armor, I don't need weapons, I just want to hit things.
55,
This is
30. How much is a dagger?
2 gold.
Oh, I'm fine.
I finally found it. Right. Yeah. So, Rune will get a bunch of daggers. Say.
So he'll give you some clipboards of some forms. You fill in, request what you want. What you had been given at reception was a chit for 50 gold pieces worth of equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a chit, you will not get no change. So it is up to the value, and then.
Yeah, cool. So I can get thieves' tools. I can get.
Any armour, weapons, adventuring gear, tools in the Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook, and any equipment tax from the sidebar in Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook.
Sweet.
As I don't think I need anything, if anyone does need more, then give me a shout.
I will also pick up a shield, although I can't use it now. I
I will be able to use it when I level up. So.
D&D suddenly broke for me.
When you give him the forms for the requests for gear, his eyes turn yellow, and he goes, "Ha ha!" and off he goes down to the various racks.
Is he on legs or tracks?
I think he's on legs. Mr. Blip wears a smart-looking leather apron with a score of tools variously purposed tucked into various leather loops. The only other article of clothing he wears is a black felt bowler hat. The colour of his eyes change depending on his mood. A long, smartly crafted bronze moustache completes his ensemble.
What an ensemble.
I can sneak attack with magic stone.
Ooh.
If you have the change you want to get another doctor's bag, it's just more times I can heal you all.
How much is a doctor's bag?
Fuck on.
Can I get 10 doctor's bags?
Fucking hell. Alright. Daggers.
Sorry, that tickled me immensely. That
I now imagine it from the Fifth Element. Chicken. Chicken.
I'm going to see a red dwarf. Fish!
Are you picking up fish?
Ooh.
Because
Yes,
we
I
don't
should do.
both need to, basically.
Do we?
I should do.
Yeah.
Um,
I think you've also got the better Dex mod out of the two of us because I'm not Dex focused.
do
as
we
a
get
rogue
to
bot.
keep the armour that we started with,
Okay, I'll take the useful then.
or do we need to buy that? Because I started with leather armour.
35.
Should that be coming out of my chit?
It doesn't say, so you can keep it.
Okay, 25.
Cool. Right.
35.
What else you want?
Armor.
Um,
Weapons.
This is the fascinating bit for Rich over there.
can I buy bunches
That's right.
of stones? I guess that's fine.
Ball bearings.
Do ball bearings count as stones for magic stone?
Rich does not know.
I don't know either.
I mean, just say you get a bag of assorted rocks or a bag of marbles. Those are technically stones.
You touch 1 to 3 pebbles. Pebbles is not a protected word.
Only pebbles if they come from the rock region of Toril. Otherwise, they're just sparkling.
That is the
It'd be
one.
very dickish of me, like you're in space. Like, no, these are not Toril stones. These are magic.
Can't use them.
That would be the one thing that would be really helpful in D&D in general, is if every protected word was like bolded or highlighted or something to say, this word actually means something
Oh,
important.
that would be good, yeah.
Given that it's a cantrip, it's kind of designed to just you grab stuff off the floor and
Yeah.
fling it. So
Yeah,
sure.
it's just random bullshit go the attack.
Yeah.
So,
Tell you what, if you're ever in a clean room, you can't.
Sure.
But I suppose in a place like this, where it's all futuristic, like Magic Stone was designed for the fantasy setting,
Yeah.
this place which is a little bit futuristic, maybe it would be a case of you pick up some loose nuts and bolts from around and fling those.
I will say very specifically to this setting, this is still technically current day in Toril, so this is not high fantasy magic. High
sci-fi.
High sci-fi.
Hard sci-fi.
Hard sci-fi. It's very much like pirates that can, like ships that can fly, rather than sleek spaceships.
Galleons and
Yeah.
like Age of Sail looking stuff, even if it can fly.
The only time you caught a glimpse of that is the very beginning in the very first scene. Other than that, it's all been high
Cool.
fantasy.
Sweet.
So,
So, to reiterate, at the very start, we could get any weapon from the DMG.
Say again?
We could get any weapon from the equipment list as just a freebie. Was that what you said?
Yeah.
In addition to the,
The 50 GP. Yeah.
and in addition to the laser grip.
Yes. So basically, you pick what weapon you'd like. You get that, and that comes with the grip, whether you picked melee or whether you picked, and then everything else comes out your 50.
Right. Okay. I don't
Also, the
suppose I
actual-
could get the grip as a ring. For punching.
Wait, hold on.
For
So
bunching.
the weapon doesn't come out
Knuckle
of the
duster
cost.
then.
You get a weapon plus 50 GP. Stuff.
Sweet.
Oh damn. Okay.
Are there knuckle dusters in the DMG?
There used to be the Cesta. That was a great one in 3.5.
I keep saying the DMG, but no, it's in the
PHP.
PHP, yes.
Oh, what? Oh, you're the best person to speak to about this, having been Sam. What? There's no doctor's tools as an artificer. What is the? What's the artisan's tools which fits Ido best?
Alchemist, because you're mixing up
Yeah.
potions and things.
Alchemists could do it. Let's see how much alchemists are. Alchemists are the most expensive.
What are the tools?
I have lots of money left. Maybe I can give you.
They are 50 gold pieces.
Yeah. I can give you.
It's fine.
Because I have because I bought my daggers and I bought
Thieves' tools.
my thieves tools, so I've still got 25 plus 10. I've got 15 left.
So
What about Hollow Whip?
Hollow whip. That's cool.
so the hand crossbow weighs less than £10 and is one-handed, which would theoretically,
You can use one on a pseudopod.
yeah, it won't be able to reload the thing. It gets one shot. That's a weird trap that I'm probably not going to do that, but that amused me as an idea.
I'm just going to go for a woodcarver's tool and call them like scalpels instead of chisels. Because I've got the healer's kit as the actual.
Sam
the other
had those
options
when
out
he was
of
carving
curiosity?
wands and stuff.
What were the other options out of curiosity?
There aren't a lot of good ones for like medical. Like alchemists
Yeah.
is like the closest if you're doing like a chemical thing. But this is very much more like a physical, like trauma surgery.
So-
You got a tailor's kit? It's for stitching and things?
There isn't a tailor's one.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Weavers.
So
Weavers would, like sewing. Yeah, weaver's tools will go. Yeah, one of those will do. I'll get both. Got a spare gold.
question about weapon proficiency, because it says weapons crossbow. Is that all crossbows?
Yes. unless it specified crossbow, light.
It says crossbow, hand. So is that just?
It's hand crossbows rather than light crossbows.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So okay, because so even though it's a martial ranged weapon, I can't use any of the other martial ranged weapon, but I can use the hand crossbow.
That is correct.
Gotcha. Well,
I'm in the same position for crossbows for being as are you actually.
yeah, I know which one weapon I will be taking.
So, Rich, could I get the laser grip as some knuckle dusters? So, it wouldn't actually do any more damage than my regular punches, apart from dealing 1 extra radiant damage. If not, that is okay. I will pick up something ridiculous. The most ridiculous thing I can think of.
It's absolutely fine. Because everyone gets a energy weapon of some description. So, I'll know it.
Because for me, if I'm not punching, if I'm not picking up random bullshit that I can find around the place to hit other people with, I want to be punching.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hence why I picked up the anchor.
Fair.
Sweet. That's me done.
Sweet.
It's me as well.
And I've got spare money, so I might as well just get 4 more daggers.
And I've got 50 gold that I haven't touched yet.
Is the chip? Does it have to be redeemed on day 1?
Yes.
Ah.
But you redeem it one time, so
One time.
You,
But-
you
so
can
you could
choose
wait
not
until-
to have any equipment, and then
You could wait until mission 3, but then we could So it's only a 1 use, but the use doesn't necessarily have to be today.
yeah.
No matter how suicidal that might be.
Yes, exactly.
Sweet.
Would you recommend spending it today, though?
You don't know. You don't know.
Because all I can think of is 10 fucking doctors.
Like you're
That is quite funny. I would recommend getting maybe 3. That still gives you that's 15 times I can heal you.
So-
as part of the orientation letter that you've got, it mentions that you're going to have training both in the simulation deck as well as small low risk missions off world.
Sweet.
So Was it just chapter 5 of the PHB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossbow hand.
I would like to buy some spells. God, this is great music. Good choice.
Thank you.
God, I generally don't know what I want to buy. I buy different armor, I guess.
Given that we are 5 to 10, you want to have a hard cut-off? What time are we?
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
No? Okay.
How much is a doctor's kit?
5 gold.
I will buy you a doctor's kit.
Sweet. I am not mad about this.
And I will upgrade
You're basically just getting first aid kits and just stacking them on the chair.
Yeah. And I'll upgrade my armour, so I'll get studded leather armour instead of regular leather armour.
Sweet.
Ryan's had an idea.
I'm not proficient with it,
Yeah.
which just makes it better.
Yeah. Which is...
Bagpipes.
Oh my. We're going into the PsyOps portion of the...
Do we see you eyeing these up and I go, if you play those, I will be angry.
I almost picked bagpipes, but I'm like, mechanically I don't know how...
He's like, just watching. If they try it, I go, follow your dreams.
That's why I'm like, as hilarious as that is, I can't mechanically justify how that would work. Have you added the extra?
I have, yes.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
How much are the healer's kits?
5 gold.
2 more.
Yeah, I'm getting artificer when we level up, and I will have cure wounds.
I know.
Like,
But just in case.
It could be a trading commodity.
we just walked in and said, "Hi, I'll have 12 first aid kits, please."
We're really prone to injury. All 3 of them died.
Okay, I am taking a navigator's kit.
I will take your strongest light armour and all of your healing kits.
Plan to get injured, are we? Especially with no weapons.
Hold. I'm sure what you heard was I want a lot
So
of
Peter's kids. What
What
I
I actually
said was...
Actually, no. I'll take your bagpipes.
So yeah, I'll have like light armor. Here's good shit. Are those bagpipes?
Okay, I'm taking the navigator's tools because I am proficient, but I didn't realise I didn't have any. And take 5 healer's kits.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me. I laughed too much.
Okay, so that brings me up to 8.
I could not think of any other
Fair fucks, honestly.
Let me just double check that none of my spells require components that I should have bought beforehand.
I'm just doing a quick once over just to see if there's anything else I need.
Okay, so I will need somebody's blood.
Blood or hemolymph?
It says blood.
Ah, terrible shame. It's gonna be up to one of you guys.
Concentration.
Okay.
So. How much?
Okay. An improvised weapon includes any object you can wield in 1 or 2 hands, such as broken glass, a table leg, a frying pan, a wagon wheel, or a dead goblin.
A wagon wheel? What, like the
Small
marshmallow? Yeah.
treat.
Honestly, I could do 1d8
Yeah, you
damage.
could, and
I could
that's
do
the beauty of
1d8
it.
damage with that.
You could plug the nose holes in the mouth and so they begin to suffocate.
I mean, I could use a goblin's
Okay.
2 nostrils and mouth hole and you throw it like a bowling ball.
Or use a goblin's 2 nostrils and a mouth that makes a bang.
Oh no.
This.
So, Rich, this very serious game, are we just completely shitting all over it for you now?
It's fine.
Was this about what you expected us to do?
Playing other characters as bagpipes.
To be honest, this is kind of on brand for this group.
Yeah.
Feels wrong.
I know, Brad tried to make such an edgy bardic rogue, and I went for Goblin Tragedy.
Goblin tragedy.
But yes, just to reiterate the rules on improvised weapons.
Mhm.
An improvised weapon is similar to an actual weapon, can be treated as such. For example, a table leg is akin to a club. At the DM's option, a character proficient with a weapon can use a similar object as if it were that weapon and use his or her proficiency bonus. I'm proficient with improvised weapons anyway, so the way that I read that... Okay, it says an object that bears no resemblance to a weapon deals 1d4 damage.
So it's in the context of like you hit somebody with a chair. The chair doesn't look like any weapon, therefore.
It does, in theory, 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
But, you know, I could also just punch people for 1d8. So.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to do whatever the most efficient at the time is. But then you have to think about, like, well, if you get, like, I don't know, a long enough stick that's got, like, a piece of, like, stone attached to the end of it, well, that's a maul. And you can go so on and so forth from there. Anchors are quite good for damage. As we found out.
But yeah, I am all done.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good.
A shit ton of knives.
Just doing
I'll
one.
have our knives, and I'll go ahead and get some knives. And if I could have some knives, that'd be super.
Out of curiosity, between you four, how many daggers is Master Blip going to have to go and
I've
requisition?
got 10.
14.
4. Just 4.
No, but 14 total.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I throw mine, and therefore the odds of me losing one every so often are high. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
I mean,
well,
I've got...
Especially because when you throw a dagger, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Because Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in astral space.
What a, ironically, weapons grade reference. Yeah, like, most of my attacks are going to be crossbow, and throw a dagger maybe is the offhand, or, like, short sword and a crossbow. But daggers are nice to have.
just to check, are you going to be tracking ammo?
No.
So, spend a gold on bolts and arrows, and that'll do...
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I respect that.
Dare I ask
Swear.
how many healers kits have we?
I'm up to 8, and I haven't actually bought them yet.
I said 2 that
Oh,
way.
10 then.
Yeah.
That's a nice round number.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
How big is a healer's kit?
It's a first aid kit. It's like
Okay,
really
alright.
big, yeah.
Yeah, you've basically got them all strapped to the back of the wheelchair.
Yeah. Ido is really gear light, and like the
Honestly, Vaxus will happily carry some as well if you want.
Question: do you now have enough healer kits that they can now be classed as a swarm?
Or
yeah, if I
improvised.
pass through someone's space, they take 1d8 bludgeoning damage from being prone as I run them over and then get healed for 1d6 plus 4.
Jesus.
So you can back up and do it all over again.
Hey Mike, it's only 5 copper pieces for a new bucket.
Oh, I've got my sleeping bucket.
Yeah, so Master Blip will go off down to the
Yeah.
alleyways of equipment, starts to do your orders, comes back, each one of you gives you a box.
Nice, thank you.
With the healer's kit, it gives you basically a crate of unopened, like standard 10-pack of
Can we
healers.
keep the crate?
Sure.
Thank you.
Like army
Not
issue.
the individual resale.
No, I've already committed. A potion of healing is 50 gold. I could've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
handed that over and got a single potion of healing.
But why get a single potion of healing?
Yeah, like in terms of the old, it's slower, but it's a lot more.
Yeah, but you can only do that once per long rest. Sorry, once per short rest per
Short rest
character.
per person,
Anyway,
yeah. Yeah, but that with 10 healers kits.
Yeah.
That's 10 per person.
Right.
His eyes turn pink. So many healers kits. Try not to hurt oneself too much.
I'm a trained professional.
Very good.
Yes, he's very good at it. He brought that one back. No, he brought that one back 3 times, I think. Twice you did that.
Just the once.
Oh.
No.
It was the dog the
It was the
second,
dog,
the second
yes.
time. That's
I am not saying it's emasculating to have one's medical degree subject to the scrutiny of the same level as a canine with a little barrel.
But it is a little hurtful.
71 years of blood medicine.
Thank you for your custom. Shivers down.
Very good.
Right, well. Next place.
Yeah.
Let's go Skydock, I guess, before we do the basic training.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Skydog for spell jamming ship
Let's go then.
inspection.
Spell jamming ships frequently dock at the summit of the Academy. Most vessels are assigned to the Spelljammer Academy, but some are independent merchant vessels delivering supplies. Security guards will check your security clearance, but you've got the special blue helmet that lets you through this one time.
Do we stand on a floating platform as it just circles around the ship with the music going blah 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 blah?
You meet 2 gnomish officers, Pip and Kip, who will show you around the spelljamming vessel. Given the time, they're just going to show you the basic operations of how a ship works, point out various equipment which you may or may not already know. Halfway through the inspection, can you all make a perception check?
No, apparently.
I can. I don't know how high it is. Hold on. 20.
I think I'm about half as much as that.
I got a quarter as much as that.
18.
18. Similar to the previous check, I only cared who had the highest this time.
Fuck's sake. God damn it. Why is it me? Twice. Oh well.
As you're given a tour of the ship, you notice that on one of the nearby ships at the sort of the gangway down, a Hobgoblin Academy officer is supervising the unloading of a merchant ship, where he surreptitiously slips the merchant a platinum piece. In return, the merchant hands the Hobgoblin a small bottle, which the officer conceals in his pocket.
Is it like a wine bottle or a red bottle? Like, am I looking at potion or am I looking at
It's not a potion.
alcohol?
It's a bottle of some description. It's definitely not a glowy, magical healing potion.
Oh god. Rune sneaks over there and gets it to the point where he just turns around and she's just right in front of him. Hi.
Hello?
What?
Can I help you?
Maybe. Did you get a very nice bottle of alcohol or a bomb?
Bomb?
Well, when you gave a lot of money, I think, to that man over there, and you got a bottle.
Don't know what you're talking about.
But I saw it. I got good eyes today.
Don't think so. What are you, cadet?
Yes.
He points to the sort of the purple stripe on his shoulder.
Oh, you're a...
Go back to inspection.
What does that mean? I don't... Is that new...
It means I outrank you.
Oh. So you're... Why? I just want to know what it is, just because I'm curious. I don't care particularly. I'm a cadet. I'm just curious if you got like a nice alcohol you're going to share it with your wife, or your husband, or your husbands, or your wives. I don't know how romantic couplings work on this planet. How many wives do you have, or husbands?
I don't have any husbands or wives.
Oh,
or
that
significant
sounds
others.
very sad.
It is a lonely life on the astral sea.
Well, it wasn't very lonely where I came
Nevertheless,
from.
go back to your training.
All right, if you insist. As by walking by, I'm so tempted to just fuck it. I want to try to just to pull it out of his pocket, just see what it is, and put it back.
Sure, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Sure. 21.
Because you've got inspiration.
I do have inspiration. 21's pretty high already.
Why not? I'll use it. And, no, 21. 21's the highest.
He rolled a 2.
Ooh. So as I'm pulling it out and seeing what it is.
It is a bottle of, oh my god, I butcher this pronunciation, Yggdrasil Garden Rum.
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil, yeah.
Ooh.
Yggdrasil Garden Rum.
Would I have ever heard of anything like this?
Let me history check.
I am not that smart.
You've been on ships before, though, right?
I have been on ships before.
Wrong with advantage.
Ooh. That's a lot better. History, you say. 15.
You know that there is an unofficial custom that when you make it safely back from a voyage, you will take a sip of rum in celebration, but the rum itself is defined as contraband technically.
Oh. Like, she takes it back and then she just like, okay, I know the old customs, you should have just told me, and walks off.
See, the parasympathetic nervous system. Hello.
Hello.
Where were you off to?
I was just seeing what the hobgoblin was buying, that's all.
Is the captain looking back at us?
The officer.
The officer. Purple's captain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, is the hobgoblin looking back at us?
Looks at Rune for a while, and then when she gets back to the ship, he just turns away.
Oh, okay.
Right, who do we have to speak to here about progressing the old task list?
Well,
we've
So
been
that's what
doing
you can do.
this
So,
time,
so
right?
Oh, I see.
you've all been speaking with these two gnomes, Pip and Kick, who've been showing you around the ship.
Gotcha.
As
yes.
part of that, Rune happened to spot this thing going on.
So are they introducing us to a specific ship, like that's going to be the one we're on, or are they just more, this is how this area works?
So these are two sort of low-ranking officers, and they're just showing you, because there's a similar to how you go to university and you have to take like the 101 course. This is effectively 101 to sort of helming a ship,
Okay.
and they're just going through the basic. They're assuming you have little or no knowledge.
This is like that one library sciences module that everyone has in their first week. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's nothing special. So if you already have a background in shipfaring, none of this is particularly interesting to you. None of this is particularly enlightening. But this is something you need to do as part of your orientation to start here.
Okay. Well, after that, it'll be the Nexus.
So we're agreed that the last thing we want to do is the assault course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nexus then.
Spelljammer Nexus.
The Spelljammer Nexus is the exclusive training area for Spelljammer cadets. It contains a laboratory, a library of navigational and astronomical references, a chart room, and the Nexus itself, which I will... There it is.
You're familiar with the Bernstein-powered giraffe?
No.
Okay, I'll send you a picture.
Bernstein-powered giraffe. The only Bernstein thing I'm aware of is the Mandela effect. With the Bernstein bears and the Bernstein bears or something.
It's very cool.
It's a large chamber containing 8 training spelljamming helms, ornate high-back chairs, mounted onto mechanical gimbals that encircle a 30-foot high orrery depicting realm space.
God, I will never be high. I will never tire of hearing the word gimbals.
Technically, only those who wish to learn the art of the spelljamming helm are allowed in this room. There is an observation window where those who are not training can view, and there's a few people up there. You meet...
You need to be able to use spells to use the Spelljammer helms, don't you?
But we've got a wild jammer helm.
So rules as written, yes. I looked through it and I couldn't think of a reason. There's nothing about it that outside in the mechanics that says why that need to happen. Given at the time you're all rogues,
Yeah, it made it real awkward. It's like,
anyone gonna pilot these? I made the ruling that anyone can use it.
That's
so
right.
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, take part in the old orientation. Yeah.
where you meet.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
David Bowie.
We meet Sarf Asjin.
He's a astral elf? No, change. What is he?
Believe it or not, this says human.
Someone has a loose definition of human.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Asima?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe even a tiefling.
Their white skin is so pale as to be almost translucent. Their blonde hair is worn in a fashionable, immaculately manicured pompadour.
Are they black sclera?
Their eyes shimmer like pools of quicksilver, allow them to see magical auras. But they are
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, alright, that's allowed.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously I can only see this from upside down. That really looks like David Bowie from here.
He does look like David Bowie from this side, yeah.
Just going to say that that band was a steampunk giraffe.
Steam powered giraffe.
Steam powered giraffe.
The guy in the bottom right, bottom left, with the auto name.
Yes. I mean, honestly, I was going to say this does look like a Spelljammer crew.
His name's Hacksworth. They all have like characters. Looks great.
Greetings, cadets. Who would like to learn the way of the Spelljammer Helm?
Oh, I think we'll all have a go.
Yes, may as well.
Yes.
It might be useful
Why not?
someday. In case everyone is dead on the ship again.
Please step into the ring, one at a time.
I'll go first.
Could
Could do with shaking the rust off.
Roll me a d20.
Not sure I want to.
It's all good.
19.
Nice.
A perfect translucent ship appears above you, and you are able to control it. With a roll of that, you're able to control it effortlessly. It's a strange sensation. It is akin to moving a limb than actually operating a control. And as you're sort of moving this translucent model around you in the air, she asks you a question. What life event in your past drove you to this moment, right now?
There were a few. So, being born.
No matter what I expected, it wasn't that.
As a medical professional, I can confirm that is very important.
I'm starting to lose my shape and melt into a puddle.
I mean, I'm laughing, he's not. He's just thinking out loud. He's supposed to escaping the castle. Does the slave ship. Definitely one of those three.
How insightful. Well done. You have talent here. You could become a great pilot. Well done. Please step away. What's up next?
Yeah, but before I lose my form entirely, let's, cool. I'm sitting there. Is it a chair that appears?
Yeah. Well, it's a circle in it because they're not proper ships. It's like a rune inscribed circle on the floor.
Cool.
That's way too expensive.
Do you want a D20?
Yes, please.
Yeah. That is a 10.
Okay, pass. Not particularly high. You're not controlling a real ship here.
Yeah.
As this ship flies through the air, tell me a tale of your past. What should I know about you?
Well, I'm a wanderer. I've been for a very long time. I've forgotten a lot. I forget how long it's been. I've been instructed to prepare. and to rejoin society. And here I am.
I'm sure you'll make a valuable contribution to society. Welcome.
Thank you.
Step away.
Jody.
That then. Same again.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Does an iceberg appear?
The ship flies around, but it sort of glitches and sort of.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
Having a lot tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something in your mind holds you back. What is it? Speak, or it may poison your ability to fly.
No. I suspect there's something wrong with the software.
This is not analytical, this is an art. You're using your mind to power.
Well, of course, my mind is the sharpest tool in my in my medical kit. I am. There must be something wrong with it, of course.
Be warned. These helms connect to your ship. Your ship flies through the astral sea.
No.
And when you're in the astral sea, it can touch your mind. Be wary. Step away.
Guess I'm the last one.
Yeah, so be careful. This fist is broken.
16.
Fixed it.
Tell me, where did you come from? I sense a great destiny inside of you,
Oh,
yearning
please,
for release.
no, I don't like that. No, I came from a ship, kind of like that one. It was a pirate ship, and all my family was there. And then they weren't there. That's it, really. I lived on the ship my whole life.
Did you ever fly it?
No, not that I didn't want to, but I was the smallest, so.
But it seems you're quite adept here. Perhaps you'll do great work for us. Please
I
step
don't.
away.
Yeah.
That's it? You've all had your first time trying out using what will become a spelljamming helm. As I say, it's more about moving limbs than actual mechanical operating of a vehicle.
Off in the contract. I'm a doctor, damn it.
For those who passed the check, get yourself an inspiration.
I could have used the inspiration on the bloody check. What would I have got? 50? Yeah, would have been fine. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
my second roll.
I think
was
it is-
a nat
It would be
20,
much
so-
funnier.
I think it is. I think it is funnier for especially for the good Dr. James to fail that miserably.
Do we get the sense that it will be a raw d20, or is it pulling on an innate ability somewhere else?
If you have spelljamming, if you have an arcana ability,
I have vehicles space proficiency.
sure. What did you roll?
That seems oddly specific.
Yeah.
I also have vehicle space.
Nice.
So with my 18 plus, no, the dirty 20.
You
Did you roll the highest? Okay.
Yeah, even without
Yeah,
applying my
even
proficiency,
without
I got
applying
an
anything else,
18 or a 20, dirty 20 if you allow space proficiency. Space vehicle.
So as the last of you complete the spelljamming training, what was her name? Sorry. Sarth looks up behind you and goes, a traveller. How are you doing? And behind you, you see a monk in robes. It's like a full-length robe, intricately decorated with stars of all shapes, colours and sizes. Each star has an interconnected line between its neighbour, and it's made of some sort of reflective material that makes it appear that there are points of light streaking between them. So as it captures rays of light from around the room, you see patterns going between them. And they approach... was it you heard the highest? Greetings, traveller. May your journeys through the great sea ever be blessed. I see you have great talent. May it one day help us. And I offer you a box.
Yes, it wasn't me.
Thank you.
Many blessings to you. It has been foretold that our paths will cross among the stars, and it will be a great help to us one day. When the time comes, Will you grant us aid?
Don't do it. People with destinies, they just die.
Don't worry, I'm not the chosen one. I am definitively proved I am not the chosen one.
You say that out loud.
Yeah, I say that out loud.
Our fates are tied, no matter how hard you wish it to be otherwise.
I mean, I've tried to pull the sword and everything. I'm not the chosen one.
Blessings be to you anyway. And they
Thank
turn around and head away. If you were to open the box...
Yeah.
Yeah? It is not a dick in the box. It is instead a vial of dust, which I have posted the stat block.
It's not a carrot. Still the best sketch ever.
What, dick in a box? Or?
No. The carrot in the box with Sean Locke.
Sean Locke. Yeah. Oh, my rip.
God.
Oh, yes.
Sarf looks at you and goes, "It is very rare for a cadet to get such a blessing from an astral wanderer. You must be truly gifted or truly destined."
I guess I'm gifted then.
Pray for the first one.
I don't have a destiny, it's fine.
Well, you're not dead yet.
Is the gymnasium the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked like the most
Most
normal,
mundane, the most
I'd say.
boring one.
The gymnasium features a magically powered arena that can be reconfigured for a variety of training exercises. As you arrive, recruits are going up and down its courses. You may join in at any point, sort of waiting your turn and performing the various obstacles. There is a straight line dash to get to the side, but there are sort of targeting lasers at either side of the course. There is a leap across levitating platforms over a pool of electrified water. There is a rope swing and a few others. Everyone roll initiative just to determine the order in which we do this.
9.
9.
18. I guess I'm in my element now.
You're under the physical stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
18, 9, 12, 12?
No.
8, sorry, not 9.
8.
9.
12's here.
12 is there,
So
sorry.
just round that way then.
Counterclockwise from me.
So you can do these in any order. Should we just go through the
Yeah, go for the list.
Make me a DC. I was about to say DC then. Make me a con save, please, as you leap to avoid these illusory explosions that are sort of targeting your ears.
25.
You pass
You
it.
alright?
Yep. As you get to the next challenge, you are hitting levitating platforms over electrified water. Make me a strength check, either athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics. 23.
Okay, yep, carry on. Next is the rope swing through a series of spinning maces. Dex save, please.
9.
You fail that, but you don't take any damage because...
Because my peck's harder than the maces.
Yeah. So we'll stop you there. Which one is
That was
this?
next list, yeah.
So the dash for the explosions.
Con save
Con
first.
save.
Fuck it, I'll use the inspiration.
Could use inspiration.
You could have used the inspiration, but you didn't. So now, 19.
Yeah, you passed that. Levitating platforms.
This is an acrobatics check, right?
Yes, sorry.
24.
Yeah. Swing from ropes of maces. Dex save.
20. Eldritch.
Yep, and then finally you climbing a slippery pole with a gong at the top. You have to ring strength athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a fail. I'm not sure. 11.
You fail on the last one. Dex. Let's go for con save first for the illusory explosions.
Yeah. Well, I might as well spend my inspiration because I'm approaching the end here. That is a total of 8.
Oh, that was really.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Con save, please.
18.
There's not just a big puddle somewhere. Slightly
Athletics or
reforming.
acrobatics?
21.
Beautiful. Dex save.
24.
The middle section is
Strength check.
we're strong.
Sorry, athletics check.
Athletics check.
This is the rough one.
16.
Ooh.
Wow, you dash through the explosions, you
So,
go
okay, what I
whilst in a wheelchair.
Yes. Okay, so like, just to narrate this a little bit, the wheelchair is going to be a sort of like real like spin up coast over like try and get a bit of a lip up
Yeah.
over to do the jump, sort of dodging the then it was what spinning maces.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen? Was it Johnny English with the rocket wheelchair?
Yes.
Where he's just fully.
It's
prone
exactly
in it.
that. It's so for the first 3 challenges, it's going to be full mental energy to do as little physical work as possible. Like, so just timing, figuring out the attack patterns. Because I've got, I assure you, absolutely nuts investigation. So memorizing attack patterns and stuff to get through like the maces and stuff, and just basically just calmly strolling through. And then he gets to the, is it a, like slippery pole climb?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one's going to be an issue. Righto. And he sort of undoes like the door of the wheelchair, and you can see that from like the distal tarsus, which is like one of the last bits of the foot of a mantis. 2 sections of 3 are missing, and the other one is like curled round. Anyone like? Can I call for a medicine check or like a xenobiology check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, like you can see. Would you have come across the raccoon before? Or just regular bugs?
I have encountered space bugs before.
Space bugs. So yeah, like when bugs shed their exoskeleton, if the stuff doesn't dry properly or there's damage to it while it's drying, it will be permanently malformed. Which isn't an issue in the earlier instars of the earlier molts, but if it's the final molt, that is, that will be permanent. So yeah, sort of missing part of the foot, and then. Righto. Well, it's a good thing I weigh bread, isn't it? And just sort of starts like it's using 4 arms to go up and 1 leg, and just there's no real power in the right leg. Yeah.
Amazing.
And
Did it.
hit there. Ding. Right. Watch it, chaps.
I'm just going to roll what I would have rolled on that
Yeah.
deck save. That would have been a 13. Probably would have been enough.
They are all DC 10s and 12s, so you would have made it.
And the athletics.
And
I
then the
doubt you would've-
athletics, I would have gotten, dirty 20. I would have gotten
You
it.
made it.
Oh well, I can't be the main character all the time.
Is Vina here?
Sure, why not? You see her off in the corner doing one of
Smug.
them. She scowls at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get a point of inspiration.
Hey! I think I've already got one.
You didn't have to use any just now? Damn.
No, I got really quite lucky considering a lot of those checks were not good.
When you were starting to do it, I was thinking, it's probably going to come around to me, but it'd be really satisfying if it didn't.
Yeah, acrobatics I think was my best one there. Con was a +2. Athletics was negative.
Acrobatics
As
and dex
one might-
checks were.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that our last?
That's your last task. Tato said to come back to him once you've completed all the tasks.
Back to you, Matt, then.
We'll skip a little bit of this because of time. Basically, you all head to lunch, and then once you come back, he has a task for you. A spell-jamming trader has delivered a fresh shipment of supplies to the Academy, including a crate addressed to the Academy head, Mert the Merciless, also known as the Old Wolf. As part of your orientation, you'd have known that he's sort of the founder of this place. He sort of secured a lot of the loans, but also, because of his name, he also was the first one to sort of venture out into space, start picking up treasures, and that's what helped him then build up the Academy. He gives you all a gold security helmet and orders you to deliver a crate to his room.
Goal is the
Bridge?
highest one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The Old Wolf was up entertaining visiting dignitaries from the Rock of Baal. and is feeling a little worse for wear. If you could deliver this directly to his room, it would be appreciated to keep the noise to a respectable level.
What variety of creature is the old wolf? Presumably not an actual wolf.
Could be like a big, fluffy dog.
Yeah.
If this is just moneylender.
For a character so plot critical.
It's just the money lender.
I already know that there is no art for this guy.
That's fair, yeah.
Wow.
Moneylender in a new hat, no less, because he's already got a hat.
Well, while you're looking
Let's
at
say an elf.
Yeah. I would just like to say, what is the point in having a credential-based system if brand new cadets can just be brought up to max level?
Because presumably when we left the place that had the blue one, we had that helmet taken off us. And as soon as we're done with this
Can
gold
I
one,
spend a point of inspiration to have that question asked in character as we're walking past the elves earlier? No, well, it's easy when you're exceptional.
What's in the crate, do you think?
No idea.
Do you want to look?
Not especially.
I want to look. Can I open it and look? Go in this corner over here and have a look quickly. Is anyone going to stop me from looking in the crate?
I can't stop from looking in the crate because I'm too busy holding it.
Oh, hold it still.
Couldn't stop you if I tried.
And we do.
Will I look in the crate?
So are you doing this before you get to Mert's room? This is an important question.
Is it nailed down?
Fucking
So you're given,
yeah, if it's nailed down, I won't.
you're
but if
given
it's-
2 directives: avoid damaging or tampering with the crate in any way. Obey Mert's orders to the letter. As you head towards his room, guards will see your gold helmets and will just wave you past. The crate is a wooden shipping crate about 2 feet on the side and bears a large label that reads "For Mert." It weighs roughly 100 pounds. A strong character can carry it awkwardly, or 2 characters can carry it easily.
Now there are two things in my head right now. There is the storyteller that says, "Brad, you know what this probably is. Don't touch it." The other part of my brain goes, "It's a shiny crate. Open it." I have to go with the shiny crate. Like,
Is
it's
it
not
is
damaging.
it nailed down?
Is it
Yes.
nailed? Oh, okay.
That
He'll
will-
probably show us when we get there.
Oh, I do hope so.
Yeah, because there's no way that
I can be
My-
very persuasive.
My curiosity can get the better of me.
I don't think you're getting into it unless you put it down.
Is there a small enough gap in the board so he could get in and tell me what it is?
Oh!
I'd say yes.
I'm a genius.
I mean, I could just open it for him when we get there.
But then we would see before him and we could act. Please.
Surprised.
It's just changed eyes and it's like
Big
cat.
doe eyes. Oh no, that's worse. That's biologically improbable.
So, oh damn it! I've never wished that I didn't have dark vision. Because I've picked a small character as well, like because
Yes,
I can be normal or I can be small, and I picked
This was
small.
their exact problem. They made it airtight, they made it watertight, but they didn't make it Jex-tight.
That's what we do.
Please tell me. I want to know.
Right.
Please. Please. I will get you a nice jelly.
I wouldn't know any better, so I'm going to look in the crate.
I'm just from a storytelling point of view. I'm trying to come up with a reason for that
There's a
system.
very good reason, storyteller-wise, for him to do it as well.
I personally, you see,
Oh, what the fuck? I got there?
I do not believe that Dr. James cares.
So
He thinks himself invincible. He thinks like he.
You're not damaging it. You're not hampering
There is no way anyone is going to tell him off in any way for being here and whatever he does. So
As a player, I
I
know
won't
this
stop
is
you.
a terrible idea.
I think that is the.
From a cinematic point of view, we're obviously meant to open this in the chamber. Things are going to go wrong.
We're not
it's
going to. We're not.
better if
We're
it
not
goes-
going to
We're
open
4
it.
for 4
So-
agreeing that we as players think this is a bad idea, and
But-
we are 2.5 to 0 of we're gonna do it anyway as characters.
Can I?
Okay, is there somewhere where we would naturally be alone whilst we're doing
lift.
Elevator.
The lift.
Wait.
Oh no! No, did you see his face when someone said the lift?
What?
I don't need to see his face. I haven't seen it, but right. So
Our deaths would score underscored by pleasant music.
someone needs to hold my stuff because
Oh yes, you can't get through. I hold it.
yeah, because it's
fine.
not. Otherwise, it's all just going to drop out the edge of the box. So it's not going to be opened.
It's not opened.
Oh shit! Is this why we had to? Oh god, we've not got any of our starting equipment with us, have we?
We might be rolling new characters. Fine.
You've been to all of the equipment sections, so you could have
So
chosen
we've got
to equip.
replacement equipment.
Could I make an investigate check of the crate? Not like to investigate just
What are you
listen,
trying? Listen.
listen, smell, sense, any external investigation I can make of the crate.
I like causing chaos.
So, 13.
Have you
Could I help him?
Oh, I do have inspiration.
have you instructed Vax to box down, or is he still holding the box as you're doing this?
I think this would be why you're still holding the box, because I think as soon as the box gets put down, we've already made a decision. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I wasn't going to wait for him to put
That,
it down.
with inspiration, that would be a 19.
You hear nothing from the box.
It's probably like booze or food or a nice teddy
The
bear.
thing is, I hope it's not booze or food, because that'd be terribly boring.
What do you think would be something really exciting?
I think it's probably something more interesting.
It could be sex toys.
Could be sex toys, could be a bomb.
Do you hear ticking? I think bombs tick.
I go to my doctor's bag, I pull up my stethoscope.
How long is the lift ride?
No ticking.
With your stethoscope, you hear
Oh no, there's...
like rustling.
Can I make a medicine check, see if it sounds organic?
Please go inside.
Oh, that's very good. That's a 27.
This is very organic.
Oh, there's a creature in here. No, we shouldn't open this in an enclosed space.
And
Oh.
and you were going to send me in because I'm just imagining. Oh,
you
I really
could-
want to go in there.
You're already ooze naked.
How are we going to get in?
Well, didn't you say there were holes in the crate?
There's no holes in the crate.
Oh, well, I'm
It's,
not.
it's nailed down.
You gave us the impression
Oh,
that
there was
enough,
like enough space
to
to
have to
slap.
squeeze
You
through.
wanted to pry it open.
Just like if it's a wooden crate, there'd still be like enough gap for water to get through.
But it's like
occasionally.
sealed with pitch or something, is
Yeah.
it? Or...
All right.
Oh, okay.
That
Oh,
is
no,
less
no,
exciting.
No, I thought there would be like slits in it, and I could then go, which would be
I
hilarious
feel
because
like
all
we
you'd
negotiated
hear.
ourselves.
It is very much designed for
Out of
you
or
not
into-
to look into a casual person to look into.
have to make a
in,
concerted effort to look into it.
in that case, I am
If you
not
want to,
going.
I'm not stopping you from looking at it, but if you want to, you have to do an
We'll have to.
do something.
We
with the
have to.
crate.
We have to be able to. We have to spool out rope to hang ourselves.
Yes,
with.
exactly,
Is what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Okay, yeah, okay. Right. So
Let's.
as there's not a hole, I'm not going to
All right.
filter into
That's
it. I'll
fair.
take all my stuff back. If
Are
you
you
want to
sure
pry
you
it
can?
open, I will not stop you.
That's fine. I don't want to pry it open. I thought if you could squeeze through one of the little gaps, but it doesn't look
it
like
appears
that.
to be sealed.
No, that's
so.
I
fine.
feel like I'm being set up like a patsy.
I feel like that. Well, it could be a pet. It could be a puppy. It's concerning there are no air holes.
I don't know. That sounded squishy. Medical term, you know.
Maybe that's why
What
we
are you
need.
rolling your medicine?
27.
Oh,
I
sound.
took expertise in medicine, which is the most useless skill.
It sounded like eggs that are sort of
About to hatch.
maybe.
Incredible. Yes.
Should we maybe
I
open?
just start hammering the lift button. Wanda getting
If it what's in there?
So, when a female of certain species and a male of certain species experience strong pheromonic responses to one another. They hold hands in a special way. Eggs, my dear girl.
They're eggs.
Hatching imminently.
Is that good?
It's certainly something.
Should we?
Yeah, let's.
Should we tell the person when
I
we get
think
there?
we should inform.
That we think there are eggs inside here. Did you order some eggs? That
Mr. Mert, how do you like your eggs in the morning?
Hopefully hatching. Life.
If you made the decision, feel free to open the door.
yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Oh.
Pay no attention to the name of the scene.
It would have been hilarious
I
if
haven't
you
even-
could have gotten in that crate.
I'm clicking it, but it's not doing
Is
it.
it
I think
locked?
you can't open it because you're.
Was it paused? No, it's not paused.
It's because your tokens are too close to it.
Okay, if I...
I'll open it for you. It's fine.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, I can't actually move them at all.
There's two.
Close that.
The door open.
I opened the door for you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the refresh button.
Which probably means that the foundry has died for us on this end. There we go.
Someone's had a very good evening.
As you approach the door, you hear a loud snoring. Knocking or pushing the door reveals that it's partly ajar and it causes it to creak open. Mert's quarters are sumptuously decorated with velvet curtains, gold fittings, oak panels. A cauldron-sized fishbowl stands along one wall with a squirming octopus. On the opposite wall, a table bearing a topographic map of the Sword Coast. Near the door, a walk-in wardrobe stands partly open, golden light spilling out from within. Peering in, you can see the old Worth himself, sprawled over a giant leathery bed, snoring very loudly.
Kinky.
Hello, Mr. Mert.
Ugh, my Almond's buttocks, my head is exploding. If you're coming in to drop off something, just put it on the rug over there, open it as quietly as you can, and let me die in peace.
Yes, well, a number of things. Firstly, I am a doctor if you'd like me to sort of take a look at you. Also, there appears to be some kind of imminently hatching ovoid object within the crate. Have you ordered...
Just open the crate and go away.
Have you ordered any largely hatching eggs?
What? Just open the crate.
There's some egg.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to
Okay.
open the crate.
Let's do the thing we've wanted to do
Yeah.
before we got in the
For
lift.
We're told
ages.
that we've been given permission now.
Alright.
This is going to go real badly
Just
for
going
us.
to wheel
so-
backwards.
But I want to see, so come on, let's open it. You open it.
I'll pull out from the equipment I got a crowbar and hand it to you.
Yeah, I'm not strong enough to open the crate.
We can
Are you all gathered around the crate?
No.
He's not.
I am somewhere away with a loaded crossbow.
So I'm not peering over it, but I am stood within 5 feet of it, if
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mechanically that is relevant.
Yep.
I will be opening it, so I will be within 5 feet of it. But I'm going to try and open it away from me, away from him, and into the wall. So if they burst out, they will burst out into a wall.
I would like to register my protestation.
So open it up.
Murder's gone back to sleep. He's just snoring very loudly.
Okay.
Cool.
What's in the box?
As you open the crate's lid, a cacophony of high-pitched squeals emanate from within as the light hits the eggs. They crack open. Grotesque creatures scuttle into the light. Ugly, cat-sized monsters with hairy, spider-like bodies and eel-like heads. Mert yelps in shock, stumbles from his bed and lands heavily on the floor, dragging his bed covers with him.
Are these Neogi?
They are Neogi hatchlings.
So yeah, Vax is going to shout, Neogi! And he's going to try and smash them.
And we will end by rolling initiative.
Will I be able to get a readied action shot off with the crossbow I had pointed?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, and back on form again.
Hey. Do we know what Neogi are?
I do.
Do you want initiatives into the chat?
Yes, please. And that's where we'll end it.
Right.
That's initiative 9 for me.
19.
Hope you enjoyed that first session.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. If there had been even the tiniest hole in that grate,
You would have been right in there. And just getting fucking 15 attacks.
Yeah. If there were little vents or something, I would have gone in there. Which that would have been a hilarious scene as I then screamed for help inside this.
As the eye stalk that you have created and then pushed in there gets bitten off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had decided that they would react to the light hitting them, and that's what triggers them to hatch. So
you would have been fine. You'd have been around a whole bunch of eggs and been like, "This is really strange. A bunch of eggs squirming around doing nothing."
yeah, hope that was good.
Yeah, very good fun.
Well done.
Can we just carry on?
It's been great fun. But,
Yeah, I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Rich, you want to hit the stop button there? Thank you.